Good morning, everybody, and welcome. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host. What?
You what?
Yo.
What? Let's do
Well,
that
whatever
again.
I am, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. It was like hearse.
Hearst? I hope not.
No.
No time in the
Please,
no time,
please, and please.
No, sir.
Yes, indeed.
Brother Jazz on the other side of the glass. Y'all, thank you for being here with us on this 17th day of March, 2026, Trivia Tuesday. Thank you for being here as we begin today's episode of the Front Porch, broadcasting from the historic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or a tumbler of your favorite frosty or steaming adult beverage. Mind your manners, though. Say good morning. Holler at your people. Kick it with us for the next 3 hours as we continue to examine this world through a 504 focus scope. And, of course, the top-ranking way we love to hear from each and every one of y'all is the WBOK Talk Line, 504-582-9422 is the number. Good morning. What's up, Kimba?
It's Tuesday. Yay. And it's cold.
That's crazy, man.
I'm like,
It's March 17th.
for people who turn over their closets, if you've done it, you mad as I don't know what right now because you have to keep going back into the boxes. And I have a cousin who, after like the middle of March, she would flip her closet, and this was before we even got married and had kids. We were working. We were, she was finishing school, I was out of school, but we were working in the same place. And so I'm like, cousin, the winter is not done with us yet. Yeah, but it's springtime.
Mhm.
It's like, but the
According to
winter
the
is
calendar.
not done with us yet because New Orleans always does this linger of will I, won't they, will I, won't I with the weather.
What's that old saying? March comes in like a lion and goes out like a lamb. Is that?
I
You familiar
have
with that?
no, that is not.
Yeah.
That's not a phrase I'm familiar with. But she would be wearing sandals, fashionable, like in season stuff,
Comes in like a lion and out like a lamb.
but it's not done with us yet.
Yeah. It's a weather proverb suggesting that March begins with cold storm and ferocious weather, but ends with mild and gentle weather. So yeah, we
So,
ain't done.
We're not done yet. So
We ain't done. We still in March,
I after dressing
and the world going crazy.
that too. Maybe there really are space lasers controlling the weather after all. But yeah, I after having such good weekend weather and then having to get up to like, and yesterday was chilly too. But today I was like, no, gotta know which hoodie should I put on today.
Listen, the stacks are just that.
Yeah.
Stacks, they still out.
Yeah.
Linen here, the hoodies here, and they're next to each other. Because yesterday was a spring day.
It was. And this is another thing. So I Sunday was tired of looking at the clothes on the ironing board, the chair, because the last several weeks since Christmas, we just been running. So literally on between Friday and Saturday, I come in, I take a shower, I change clothes, throw it, keep going. And after weeks of that and months at this point, I looked over at my closet and was like, no, not today.
Mhm.
So that's how I ended up not going to Super Sunday because I literally sat in my closet until I put things where they needed to go. Because I
You had
was,
a purposeful day.
yes, I was sitting in my bed. And Kamar, I don't know if I ever told you, Kamar built my closet.
Yeah, you told me.
So with him taking the care of constructing the closet, I have space for things. And if I don't have space for it, it's got to go. So I went through that of haven't worn it in 6 months, haven't worn it a year. Toss. That's how I found that Clark shirt. Because
Okay.
most of that other stuff I had given away or given the
Yeah.
Goodwill. Because I haven't worked at Clark since 2013.
Kind
Yeah,
of old
it's
shirt.
the old shirt. So, but yeah, after I finished going through it, the linen closet is also in my closet. And Kamara, he went in to get a towel, and I was like, "Look, you can get in there.
See that?
Look, you can." I said, "You can do a turn in there now." And so yeah, I when it got on my nerves, I had had enough. It had to go.
Well,
Something
that's
had to be
usually how
done.
it happens.
Yeah, I was like,
Not until I say so.
not yeah. People don't be understanding that though. People
That's
don't
because
be
you're
understanding that.
concerned about what people understand.
Not that I am. I'm
I'm
just
just,
making a statement of
yeah,
fact.
yeah, but okay. And okay, I can't argue with that. It is fact. People stupid. Hey, look at Sean, man.
Yeah,
Ain't
Sean's
seen him
been
in a
popping
minute.
in. He came on last week. I was like, "Where you been, Sean?"
Yes, indeed. Good morning.
Good morning.
Down under. All right now.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed, man. But yeah, Super Sunday was nice, man.
Yeah,
Oh, it was
and
beautiful.
how are you?
beautiful.
You had a whole 24 hours
Since I was
for
interviewed
the
on the front porch.
since you were interviewed on the front porch. But the reason you were interviewed on the front porch, you've had a whole 24 hours. Your second time Academy Award winning. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, how you feeling? How does that feel?
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty good. It's I'm telling you, man, it's hype to be a part of that because that's gonna be for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be for a very long time. It was an instant classic, and one of the beautiful things about the show business part, Kugler gets his rights back after 25 years.
Won't he do it?
Oh
Won't he do it?
man,
But he getting paid handsomely in the process.
in the meaning in
Yeah,
between.
that's the win for me. That's the
Whole
win for
thing.
me. And
Proximity Media.
mm-hmm.
They start and to start. This is Proximity Media's first foray. This is their first film. Now imagine coming out of the box like that. Imagine coming out your first time. Zev, Ryan, and Ryan's wife Zenzi Kugler. That's Proximity Media, and
I
this
love
is
it
their
all.
first foray as producers, executive producers.
I love it all.
Dude.
I love it all. I love how it happened.
Yes.
I appreciate how
Man.
it happened. And I to know have seen his work because we've seen his work.
Correct.
Both Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler, because you saw Ryan Coogler in The Wire, and you know he had a pretty memorable role there, and you've seen him in other things. And Fruitvale Station was one that was impactful, uncovering and highlighting what was going on in our culture with Wakanda. That we still are in awe at what
It's still in
Wakanda.
part of the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
People still doing that. People still,
Yes.
Wakanda has become a part of culture.
Culture. Yeah. So I'm pretty proud and happy to see the continuation of what it is that their work is going to garner, because if that is their company's first foray into filmmaking, wait till we get a load of what happens next.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, catch lightning in the bottle. Catch lightning in the bottle, and it is a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, it's gonna stand the test of time.
And all of the things that were covered in the movies that he's covered are all reflective in today's time. All of it. And that piece of reverence is really important.
It was when Do the Right Thing hit.
Mm-hmm.
Same type.
Mm-hmm.
It tapped right in. It was, and did it guide it? Because I know the pushback when it came out was, it's gonna cause riots.
Is it?
It's gonna cause riots and blah 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 in that last scene. And Spike was like, "Yo, we gonna do it like." But the question was, what came first, the chicken or the egg? People were trying to blame society. So it's a movie, right? But same type of impact as Sinners. That's what on the public.
Yeah.
On the conversation.
And when we talk about relevance in pieces of art that stand the test of time, the same reaction to people who are called out in those pieces are the same reactions now. racists enjoy being racist or participating in races until they're called racist, and then the whole sky is falling on their head. If you want people to describe you better, do better. If you want people not to describe your bad doings, stop doing bad stuff.
Yeah.
And as a whole, as a unit, y'all look evil. Y'all look evil. But the strange thing about it is that you demonize other people. And that's a bother. Because it's actually you that's doing it the whole time while pointing fingers at everybody else.
That's power, though. That's what that is.
Well,
That's power.
with said power, you're still wasting your whiteness if you're still broke and you're still talking about people are taking opportunities and things from you. Like, knock it off.
Because power ain't them. They're minions. The loudest ones, they're minions. I mean, except for their boss. Because the other ones you don't hear about, they just get their stuff done. They putting laws in place.
Mm-hmm.
Power.
Mm-hmm.
Power. All the noise came to concentrate on that. Because then people don't know they're being used and have no idea.
But no,
and
I think they know. They're willingly walking into the oven.
Yeah.
Willingly.
They want to be a part of that movement until such time when it becomes not popular. Then everybody will say I was just following orders. But for right now, yeah, you want to be there. But I still don't think your numbers have grown. I think that you're having some success with the war and stopping people from talking about the international pedophile child rape murder ring that the Epstein files was going to expose, and still probably might, because people are still falling the more they are researched. There are still folks who are having to fall on the sword, leave careers, and rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
You should be, except everywhere except here in the U.S. But that's coming
That's
too.
what they said.
That's coming too, because that's why this
That's
war is
what
happening.
they said.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine what? Think about how bad that has to be for you to start a war.
To deflect
From it. Now, that's not to say you wouldn't have started this war anyway. I'm not saying that, because once you went in Venezuela, everything that you ran on, all that stuff about peace and all that.
No more
just,
forever wars.
Whatever,
you lying.
dude. And no,
lying.
the forever has just been added. No. We're not doing no revisionist history. That's what they're trying to make you think. They're added no more forever war. There was no forever. There was no forever when you were running. It was no new wars. No more wars. That's what you ran on. I can't let you run from that. No, boss, sorry. That forever thing has just been inserted since the beginning of this war, which is not a war according to the Department of War. It's not. It's just we got to teach them a lesson and take their order.
I just want all those people that are America First, Charlie Kirk Turning Point people to all sign up for the military. Even though y'all old ones who screaming that, y'all should go too.
Yeah, they're not, but they have turned on. See, that's what this thing about was saying it from the beginning. They're going to eat. America eats its young. They could not continue that whole MAGA thing without eating themselves, without falling apart. Because now you got the America Firsters that's against the MAGAs. That's why you got Marjorie Taylor Greene now as a moderate.
Girl, the bridge. Hell.
But no, that's not her.
Hell.
That's not her. That's the media. That's what we know. Oh, you know, I find myself agreeing with what? Agreeing with what? She the reason that he was there. Now that you done got conned, like everybody else knew you were going to get conned because you kind of align yourself with a con man.
Yikes.
And now you're supposed to be just like Nick Fuentes. All you guys were far right wing, far on MAGA side. But now that you see that MAGA was a grift, it was a hustle, because there ain't no money in peace.
Right.
Money, real money, wealth, the way these people want to deal, the Epstein class, they make war. That's where your money comes from. We're talking more about it. It's the Front Porch. Y'all WBOK, it's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay. Y'all don't go nowhere. It's Trivia Tuesday. We'll see you on the other side of the break. Hold on, caller.
Hey WBOK family, Ron Richardson here, host of Conversations with Ron Richardson. Join me this Saturday live right here on WBOK 1230 AM, streaming worldwide on WBOK1230.com from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. as I welcome Dr. Ayana Mohika to the show. Dr. Ayana will be joining me to discuss tantric healing and helping men and women heal from sexual trauma and how mental health is affected due to this issue. Joining the conversation also will be Angie from the Sincerely Angie podcast and Miss Tanya Freeman. Please tune in, and thanks for your continued love and support. And remember, healing and recovery start with you.
The National World War II Museum. Located in the Warehouse District of New Orleans, the National World War II Museum tells the story of America's experience in the war that changed the world, why it was fought, how it was won, and what it means today. Visit them online at www.nationalww2museum.org for time tickets and safety information.
The Ron Kelly Show. Real talk, bold truth. Tune in for your weekly dose of unapologetic conversations that don't dodge the truth or dilute the message. Stay informed on the issues that matter most on The Ron Kelly Show. Every Monday at 7 p.m. on WBOK 1230 AM.
This is The Law and Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And that's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here, y'all, on this Trivia Tuesday. Thank you for joining. It's always a pleasure.
Boy, that's authentic laughter.
Yeah, it is.
I was trying to get a regular picture, but this came out so much better. My goodness. My goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, but the world's, you just got, always been saying, critical thinking. You just can't look at it and take it and understand it. And the argument that is coming from this administration is attacking the press by saying that you are unpatriotic for reporting the truth, for reporting what's going on, reporting the bodies coming in.
You're making me look bad.
And it's
You're doing terrible things.
That you would do that and not just do something against it. To the fact that you're asking for it, I don't see that. That's kind of weak, huh, cuz? For me, if you were doing it, if that's the route that you have chosen to take, you just do what you do, but you're begging to be liked. You're begging to be liked.
That happens.
It's not.
That happens everywhere. There are people who do that regularly.
Yeah, I haven't seen it on that level. I haven't seen y'all go to war and then ask people to.
No, they pick fights with other people in their sphere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we usually don't see it in this mass.
In this, that's
but
what I'm saying.
People do that all the time.
You are doing that as a lead. I can't see Lloyd Austin would have been doing that. I just can't. But then again, Colin Powell did.
Mm.
So
well, there's that.
History. I just the chips fall where they lay and where they may, and that's the way that goes. So one day we'll find out what's happening with the Epstein class. This won't last forever because there's still folks who are locked in on it, even though it's kind of falling off the front page.
No, we're still talking about it.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah, we're still talking about it. We're still gonna talk about it.
I hope that because the idea of this whole thing, the idea that you would take us to the brink, there's got to be some stuff up in there. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Elwin.
Hello.
Elwin. Yep, call us back. Yeah. Paul said Trump hates the First Amendment. Yeah, he loved it if y'all could just say what he wants you to say.
Right, he loves it if it is in his favor.
What he wants you to say, that's all.
But that's always, if you think about it, human nature, you want people to say good things about you, right? You don't want people to say things like you're a thief or that you steal things from other people.
Now, but see, that the problem I would have if you a thief and people call you thief,
you not like other people.
Yeah, but if I call you a thief, I don't have no problem you call me a thief. You call me a thief because I know I'm not
like
a thief.
Other people.
If I call you a thief,
other
people. I didn't steal nothing. What are you talking about? I'm not a thief. Now, there are some things that I am.
Yes.
And if you call me that, I probably won't argue with you.
Well, you got a point.
And there's probably some things that I am that you don't know about.
Correct.
Now you're going to find out about them.
Yes.
And that's how we learn.
But that's to my point about us having conversation recently. I do enough on my own. Don't add to it. But if you say I do X, Y, Z, yeah, I do.
Just don't lie on me.
I do. Lie to me, whatever. Lie on me, big problem.
Yeah.
Big problem.
Don't lie on me, cuz.
Because then I'm going to tell the truth on us.
I done got more trouble in my life.
I'm going to tell the truth on us. And then you're going to be sad. And then we're going to come back to, you're talking mess about me. No, I'm describing what you do. Stop doing bad stuff.
It's true.
Stop doing bad stuff.
It's the truth.
And that's the only thing that really kind of gets me
through it. Because that's the only thing. All you got is truth. I don't care what you say. You can say what
and
you
I literally said that to somebody yesterday. I said, somebody was sharing some information with me that someone was sharing information that was incorrect or partial, which is what that person also did to me, gave me a part of the truth. And when I responded to it, I'm responding with the best information that I have.
Right.
But now you're doing the same thing that you did to somebody else with somebody else. And it was like, just kind of leave it. And I was like, no. The truth is going to reveal all the things. And that's really what my thing is. Now, I'm not chasing it to come out. However, every time the opportunity presents me to share where I'm not offering my side, because there's always an opportunity for me to give it. And then that's when people start sliding down the wall, because I don't have to make it up. And my story's not going to change. And I'm just run the tape. You're going to see what I said. You're going to see what they said and who did what. And that part is all that I ever asked for. Look at all the stuff. I am responsible for what it is I do. And in most cases, I am consciously taking those steps or making those choices. But if you're going to tell it, don't cherry pick the story. Tell all the stuff. Tell it all.
Yeah. If that's what you want to do, knock yourself out. That's what I say. God bless you, baby.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
504-582-9422. Good morning, Elwin.
Hey, Kim. Hey, did lightning hit that closet for you to come out?
What? Let's start again. Good morning.
Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. Good morning, Graylin.
For you to. Good morning, Graylin.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about go ahead for what you were saying now.
What you were saying?
Did lightning hit that closet for you to come out? Because you said lightning in the bottle.
That wasn't me. I don't think. But
yeah,
sure.
I said lightning in the bottle.
What show are you listening to right now, Elwin?
No, who he listening to it with? That's the question.
Oh, no.
Who he listening with?
Yeah, who is joining you while you were listening to the show? Because I don't think we've gotten to lightning in the bottle today.
I said lightning in the bottle earlier.
Oh,
talking about catching, making a magic film.
Oh,
okay. Lightning in the bottle. We're talking about proximity media.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's what you picked
Are you all
up
caught
on,
up?
sir?
Are you all caught up?
And you said you was in the closet.
Who said that?
Kim.
Kim said that.
I was cleaning my closet.
Oh, yes.
There we go. I was cleaning. I did.
That's
I sat
why.
in my closet, cleaning my closet. I did, but I did not need to close the door.
And then the lightning in the you put all those things together.
He skipped
Very
all
good,
around.
Elwin.
He skipped all around.
Very good. And you have put all those things together into something uniquely Elwin.
That is right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on this morning, man?
Oh, none. Over the weekend, I seen an old concert of Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, really?
Christine McVie was with them.
Okay. You enjoyed it?
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. It came on Channel 12.
I wonder, was that the pledge drive?
Membership.
Because the membership deal, that's what they be. They'll play concert and then they'll sell that CD or DVD or something like that along with the membership. That's what you get as a prize or as a package for becoming a member.
And then it was filmed in California.
Okay.
So it was pretty good, but I think they all broken up by now.
Who, Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah, I think they're broken up.
Yeah, I don't think they've been together for
because Christine McVie was she was good friends with him, and they couldn't go on without her. So that's what they said.
So you gotta agree out here. Melanie Renee says she loves Fleetwood Mac. There you go.
Mm.
You surprised somebody else like Fleetwood Mac, bro?
Yeah, I mean.
Yes, indeed.
Last time they was together down here was at the arena.
Yes, like in the 80s.
They was at the arena. I went to the show.
Oh, you went to that show?
Yeah, I went to that show.
Yes, indeed.
That was a very long time ago.
You was rocking out, boy. You was a young man. You was going to rock and roll, huh?
Yeah,
I hear you.
it was pretty good. Say, bro, why would he want to start a war when he's got the Epstein files against him?
That's why he's starting the war.
Yeah, you just answered your own question.
Oh Lord. Yeah,
Just
that's
answered
why.
your own question.
That is why.
So he can defer the people's mind to something else.
Yes,
I
it's
don't
the
think
sleight
it's
of
working.
hand. It's
Prestidigitation.
the sleight of hand. Look at this hand while this other hand is doing something else. But
There you go.
nobody's taking their hand off of the first hand. We're still watching.
Oh. You know, that man should have been impeached a long time ago. That man should have been out of there.
Well,
He shouldn't have never got in there.
well.
There was a
And I
shot,
think he's
but
trying
you
to-
know.
I think he's trying to start a war so he can get back in, so he can stay in there.
No,
'Cause
he's
you know what?
trying to stay out of jail. Oh, we'll talk about
well,
that. We'll talk
yeah.
about that.
Well, he's
His,
right. He's trying to stay out of jail, but he's trying to stay in the White House too.
So he can
Because,
stay out of
once
jail.
they
Stay out of
start a
history.
war, once a war starts, the president, who's ever elected, would have to stay in power until that war is completed.
Well, I think it's more than I don't think he cares about the war as much as he cares about not having his information put out. He cares more about himself than anything else. And that's what
Well,
I
we
think is
know
his
that.
North Star.
I mean,
That's
I
what
know-
guides everything that he does. It's about him first, last, and always, and how he's going to
Right.
look. So if he knew those files would embarrass him, the Epstein files would embarrass him more so than what it is, proof beyond any question, all the denials that you can put out would be obliterated by the files that confirm what you are accused of. You're not going to have that. He'll kill up the whole world. All your sons and daughters. He'll kill them all before he'll let, because that is his North Star. That is what guides him. Nothing else, not the Constitution, not the best interests of America, not money, none of those things. He's got to be that guy that he believes he is. And that's what's got us in this war, man. In my
Well,
very
guess
humble
what?
opinion.
There's
I'm
that.
glad I didn't vote for him.
But you did vote, right?
Yeah, I did vote, but I
You're
didn't
all right
vote for
with me?
him.
There you go.
You all right with me?
Man, look.
All right, homie.
Um,
When you go
all
back
right.
to PT, bro?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I'm
Yeah.
glad it ain't later today, boy, because, you've been hanging out this morning.
I've been hanging out almost for the last couple of days with y'all.
Oh, I can believe it. Well, you better get ready because tomorrow going to be a physical day.
Yeah, I know, and I'm ready for the question of the day.
All right, well, you're going to get it. This coming up. You want to slip in the answer right now? All right, tell you what.
No.
Let me flip the script on you. What you think the question is?
Oh, I don't know.
I know you don't, but that's why I prefaced the question by saying, what do you think the question is?
It may be about a movie. It may be about something else.
One question.
What?
One question that you think it might be.
The history of the United States.
There you go. No, it's not that, but that's a good guess. You might have just gave us a category for another day, sir. We appreciate you. Keep
All
listening.
right, see y'all later on.
For sure. Later.
All right. Later.
Yes, indeed.
Lord
That
have
is.
mercy.
That is.
Oh, good Lord.
And you know what happened to most emperors, man?
They fall.
Paul said the Trump dynasty was.
They
And the
fall.
sad part is nobody. Now, I will say, because individuals every now and then are gifted with something that allows them to rise to a level amongst men. And that's men and women, individuals.
All right.
Come along and they're able to do that, capture people. Mother Teresa, Barack Obama, Donald Trump. Emperors rarely have people who succeed them when something happens to the emperor, because everybody doesn't have it.
Mm-hmm.
See, the head guy does, but unless it's a dynasty like the Ming Dynasty, or in a country like China where you have strict caste,
And
or
things
India,
pass directly.
whether you're an idiot or not.
Mhm.
England, the royal family, whether or not you are mentally ill or sick or whatever, you still get it because of the bloodline and because of the caste system being, as it were. That's not going to happen here, even if you were to succeed. Because if something happens to you, the train falls off the track.
Mhm.
That will be, and if something happened, I'm not wishing anything happens to him. I just think time is inevitable. He's an old man. It's a lot of pressure, and I don't think he's well. But at the end of the day, you can't establish anything because there's nobody behind you that can be you. You won't allow it. You won't allow it. Anybody in your circle that gets more attention than you do,
They must be
they
gone.
must be gone. They must not only be gone, they must be humiliated, crushed, and then tossed out.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe to go to jail, maybe to do whatever thing.
Pam
But
Bondi.
listen.
Recently.
This is who you're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
This is who you're dealing with. And it's just me sitting on the side watching, because you're not the first one. I mean, men and women throughout time have been given that thing, but it don't come in no big Costco-sized box. It's everybody don't get it. Most people will follow.
Yeah.
Most of the big Costco-sized boxes are full of followers.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just human nature.
I get it. I get what you're saying.
But one every now and then, somebody will be blessed with the thing, because it is a blessing.
It's
is
a
charisma,
thing, right?
It is a thing that allows you to do it, to lead groups of people, to lead countries, for good or bad. For good or bad.
It's a talent either way.
It's a blessing. It's a skill.
It's a talent either way.
Everybody doesn't get it. So to set up a dynasty, to set up somebody, see, that's the whole. And think about him. There is no succession plan. He's not thinking like that.
No.
When he's gone, that's it. There is no succession.
But there are people that are behind him that think that they are next in line.
Yeah, but they can't do him. That's my point. None of you have risen. There may be somebody else in the ranks who we don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody like a young Barack Obama a couple of decades ago came out of nowhere.
But for them.
Or a young Bill Clinton,
mm-hmm.
who came out of nowhere and blew up. Robert Kennedy came out of nowhere. Wow, who are these people? Right? Because there was, at the time, you didn't know who they were.
Mm-hmm.
You know their names now. But there was a time when you didn't. And see, right now, we know all the names, and it has been determined that ain't none of y'all got it. None of y'all.
Because y'all let the idiot run around with the sharp scissors because y'all can't.
Because because he's got it. See, that's what we talk about pilotfish. He's got it.
Mm-hmm.
And you all have to suck up on him in order just to be close to it.
Right.
Because you don't got it. You know you don't.
Right.
And
you complain when people ignore you because you don't have it.
And then you get your ego, which is small, because you have subjugated yourself to a greater man, which automatically puts you in a position of submission. And you know that. So the anger over you being a submissive person makes you lash out to try to show everybody how tough you are.
I'm such a big guy.
But you know really deep inside you've been cuckolded, and you are really not as alpha as you claim to be, because you have, once again, subjected your own your own ego,
and shown your belly to somebody who you think is going to have your best interest, all while sacrificing you in the process. And that is what is frustrating to see. But that's what y'all like?
That's what you like.
All right.
And Paul said, with the power of ice, because the people who follow also are frustrated. And that's what you give them a chance to finally work out some of their frustration on people who are in the same position that you are. But you've chosen the side of the oppressor.
Yeah.
It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay, y'all. We're going to see y'all on the other side of the break. Hold on, call up.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
What a temperature difference for us. Another cold start is up ahead, but not as windy. For the afternoon, we'll see highs 55 to 57, mostly sunny skies. And then for tonight, looking at lows 32 to 45, so still light frost is expected on the North Shore. And then as we get to highs for your Wednesday, 64 to 66. And then as we head throughout the rest of the week, gradually back into the 70s and eventually the 80s for the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
New Orleans, are you ready for a voice that says what you're thinking? Who that, you might ask? Arrington Gavin. That's right, I'm your guy, host of the Arrington Gavin Show, giving you so much filled with bold opinions, real conversations, and zero sugarcoating. We're going to be diving into the issues that matter, politics, pop culture, and all the above, unfiltered and unafraid. Catch the Arrington Gavin Show weeknights from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Fridays, right here on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Greetings and salutations. I am Edward B. Coulon Smith, chairman of the board of the New Orleans Regional Black Chamber of Commerce. We'd like to invite you to tune in every Wednesday at 12 noon on WBOK to listen in on Black to Business and be a part of the movement that's going on. Thank you.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Brian Bank.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
Brother Jared's on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here, y'all, on this Trivia Tuesday. Thank you for rolling with us. Good morning, Pop Jones. How you doing?
Good morning, Graylin Brian Banks. Me. Sorry, no disrespect. Kim Voice.
Yes, sir.
Kimberly White Dupree.
Yes, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Ladies first. I'm old school.
Well, thank you.
Ladies first, gentlemen second.
That's right. Shows you was raised right, folks.
Oh, thank you very much.
Amen.
I sure was.
Amen.
Yeah, I was taught that way.
That's right.
Thank you,
Well, look,
sir.
I have a couple of questions.
Yes, sir.
One has nothing to do with the other.
That's all right.
I'm trying to see where to start. I know you know, what her name, Cassandra Wilson.
Yes.
Yes.
The singer?
Yes. Oh, you know her too, Kim?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait a while,
I
Kim.
know a little something now.
Well, I'm going to stop fooling with you. You know too much.
I know a little something.
Yeah, you sure do. Yeah, I was in an interview with her. She used to be in New Orleans, but I saw her at dinner at one time, but I don't remember whether she was living here or not. But I think she married, or Grayson would know about that. She married the guy named Anthony Wilson. You know anything about that, Graham?
I don't know. I remember the only Anthony Wilson I know was the guy who used to be the DJ on
He was
WBOK years. No, I'm
right.
sorry. No,
Yeah, he was
WYLD.
jazz.
WYLD when WYLD was
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
smooth
He was a
jazz.
jazz. Yeah,
Yes.
and I
Anthony Wilson. I knew
understand
him
she
then.
was married to him.
Oh, really? I don't know if that's the
I
same
think
Anthony Wilson, though. I
that's
think that might be two different cats, though, Pop.
could be. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'm
may be
pretty
wrong
sure
on
it
that.
is.
But the next question I have, that one of the president's top people, I don't know whether he was old, which he was old, or he was general or what. He resigned because of a disagreement that they had because he didn't want to listen. You familiar with that?
Yeah.
Joe Kent. He's a senior U.S. intelligence official.
Okay.
And he has resigned
All right.
because he
Uh-huh.
has misgivings about the
war. That's
the war.
Mm-hmm.
Because
The
he
war.
know that's what we
Okay,
just
all right.
talked about. It ain't. It's some BS, and he knows it, and he probably could see. He an intelligence guy. He could see the writing on the wall.
And he said, "Let me get out
Oh
of here."
man,
He could see
So
the writing
it's
on the
it's
wall.
going to end up very bad.
Listen, you saw
for
other countries.
America.
He'd have sent out to other countries. Other countries say, "Man, we would listen."
No,
Germany.
no, not the country's not dealing with that.
They said, dude, China, you are literally looking to China for help. China.
And after all that you had to say about China, remember everything during COVID was China.
It's
China.
crazy.
And so the fact that you're going to look at somebody that you have purposefully insulted consistently, yeah, I hope them people tell you go to hell.
It's crazy.
Uh-huh. But not us. Don't tell us to go to hell. Him, just him. He in Mar-a-Lago or he's in D.C. Leave the rest of us alone.
It appears to me now. I don't know. This is what I'm listening to. If you don't agree with him, you get threatened.
Or get out, or be gone, or get absolutely, man. Absolutely. You see it happening across it, but it does not stop people from talking. That's the threat. That's the thing about a bully. You punch him in the mouth, he ain't that big a bully no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's the threat that keeps most people down. It's the idea that you might get hit. So, no.
Kim and Graylin.
Yes, sir.
Can you really believe that a person could think that way? Oh,
yes, sir.
Yes.
People. They're just
hallelujah.
people.
Hallelujah.
Pop, they're just people. They're just men. There's nothing supernatural about them. They're not a devil or a demon or anything else like that. They're just men. They're just men. And just like the ones who I named earlier, there are sometimes men who are gifted with a charisma or ability, and women, people who are gifted with the ability to touch masses of people, right? But everybody don't get that gift, and when people get it, they don't necessarily use it
for good
thing, because
it's
they
self-serving.
are people.
Yeah.
Some people use it for the betterment of mankind. Other people use it for the betterment of themselves.
Yeah.
But because they're people.
Graylin and Kim, in my lifetime, the only person I could remember like that was Adolf Hitler.
Well, you got many more. You got Pol Pot. You got Idi Amin. You've got King Leopold of Belgium.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about. You got the whole royal family and the blood of millions.
China, okay.
Yes, sir. This is not a new thing. I love history, Pop. This thing about megalomania, dictators, and one man trying to rule the world is not a new concept.
And it's not new
It's
to
not a
America.
new
It's not
concept.
new to the world.
No.
This is consistent behavior because people.
Because every now and then somebody will get a gift, and because they also get the burden of being a person, they'll either use it for good or misuse it.
Lucifer did the same thing, Pop.
Oh, wait a minute. Wow.
He did.
Well, look, Graylin and Kim, what about this young man that was running and hiding in the mountains and stuff? I think Obama found him.
Who?
The
Talking about Osama bin Laden?
administration. What was his name?
Osama bin Laden?
I think that's his name. They found him, and I think they killed him. He was traveling. He was all in the mountains and everything.
Oh yeah, he was trying.
That's been over 15 years ago.
Yeah,
huh?
they killed him.
That's been a while.
See, the thing about this whole thing that we made all of the people who eventually became our enemy. We made Saddam.
That's fair.
We made the Ayatollah. We made
Cuban government. The one who
Batista.
No.
Before not Castro,
man.
huh?
Yeah.
No, but see, but Castro, that's the reason they hate Castro, because see, when they had the Batista government,
Castro, yeah.
the Batista
Cuba,
government was
yeah,
open
okay.
to what the United States wanted to do. See, Castro did what was being done
To him.
in the Middle East. He was like, no, this
Okay.
is ours.
Uh-huh.
And if y'all want to share it with us, we can share. But the U.S. wanted to come in with
And take it
united fruit.
over.
Batista was cool with that. But the people revolted. Same thing that happened in Iran when they had a democratically elected, very popular president who wanted to nationalize their oil fields. We said no. So we started a coup. We, meaning the United States, the CIA, started a coup in Iran to overthrow a democratic. Now, we love democracy. We
As
love
long
one
as
man.
it works in our favor.
But when they had a man in there who was popular and democratically elected, but was not aligned to the oil deal that made Britain owners of the oil under Iranian soil. And the Iranian president said, no, we're not going to go for that no more.
And then
the
we had
next
to go
thing
to
you
war.
know, it was a coup. He was overthrown. He was killed. We installed the Shah of Iran, who you remember in 1979. That's when they had the hostage ceremony, when they overthrew the Shah and the Ayatollah.
At the Olympics?
No, that was the
That was Paris?
that was Paris
Uh-huh.
with the Olympics. The 79 was when they took over when the Ayatollah took over, when they ran the Shah of Iran out after 40 some odd years of running. Very cruel regime, no human rights were given to people, and it was just ugly. But that we did that.
Mm-hmm. We created them.
We did that.
Yes.
Well, let me say this.
Yes, sir.
One thing I love about WBOK, they're going to give you all sides of the story.
Gonna try to, at least. You got to know
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Other stations going to give you one side, their side, and what they think you believe.
It's all propaganda, Pop.
Yeah,
Even from
yeah.
our lens, because if you define what propaganda is, it is certainly that from either side.
So that's well, Kim.
Yes.
That sounds like they're just lying or something. Huh?
Well, they're telling the truth
Oh,
according to
wow.
them, or the information that they would like for them to sound like they're good people or on the right side. Remember we were talking about that? People want to be described as good people
Okay.
while not doing good things.
Well, I think it would be a beautiful day in the neighborhood if more of those people would listen to WBOK.
I cannot disagree with you right there, Pop. But we appreciate you tuning in, Doctor. We got to take this quick break, all right?
All right. Thank
All
you
right,
very
Pop.
much for taking my call. Y'all have a blessed day.
You do too, my
thank
friend.
you.
You take care. You tuned into the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay, y'all. We got to take this quick break, and we're going to see you on the other side of it.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
Here's what's trending this hour. Pope Leo will make a virtual appearance during a National Constitution Center event marking the 250th anniversary of U.S. independence. The Pope is set to receive the center's 38th annual Liberty Medal on July 3rd, delivering remarks to attendees gathered on Independence Mall in Philadelphia. His virtual participation comes after he declined an invitation from the Trump administration to join 4th of July festivities. I'm Bree Wood with What's Trending.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
For the Jared Broad on the other side of the glass, y'all bringing it to you right here. Thank you for sticking with us as we roll into the second hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the idyllic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway, www.wbok1230.com. is the address, or you could hit us up on the talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number. I'll let you people let us know what's happening.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
I don't know if you got a chance to listen to the Ricky Smiley show this morning.
I did not.
They asked the question, should other adults be allowed to tell children that are not theirs or give them corrections? Tell them what to do.
See, I don't trust adults. I don't know if that's a blanket. I don't know. I'd have to think about it more because it's not a blanket thing. Respect for your elders is one thing. Respect is one thing. But to give, that's what I'm teaching my
Carte
child.
blanche.
That's what I'm teaching my child.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm from the inside out. I
Right.
teach my child to respect, but also to have boundaries, to understand, and different things like that, to be aware.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if I would arbitrarily agree with adults being able to, because that gives permission to somebody else that I don't know to do something. I'm a trust mine, and yeah, no. Some adults you're gonna learn who's with you, but no, I don't think I would be comfortable with giving any blanket authority to anybody to do something to mine. No.
So I asked this, and this is not how they used it. I asked this because during Mardi Gras, of course, everybody, for the most part, is going to have a good time. And, I'm a parent who doesn't have little children. But because I work with children and I'm hyper aware of dangers around kids, even though they're having a good time, I am an adult to be like, baby, don't do that. Because I see you getting ready to harm yourself. Now, to this date, I have not been told, don't tell my child what to do.
I have done that. I'm overseeing from the steps. Hey, little brother, stop that there.
Uh-huh.
Stop that. And I've done it, and I will do that again. And I too have never been chastised.
But I have seen people be chastised for giving those, like, hey, baby, don't do that. Or, hey, baby, watch where you're going. Oh, don't tell my baby what to do. I have seen it happen, but has never happened to me. Now, my concern about people taking that position often is when you say, don't tell your kids what to do, and that person is fighting their instinct and something happens to your kid, you can't then turn around and chastise this person for not telling your kid what to do, because you can't have it both ways. Because my first instinct, I'm probably going to, if I see something's getting ready and happen to your kid that's going to cause them injury, I can't on my conscience not say something. But if somebody who you told that adult, don't tell your kid what to do. If they follow that and something happens to your child, that now is on you.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I would look more for a village, but I don't know. Again, it's the idea of giving blanket permission. Incidents that happen when you step in, usually you step outside of, you're not outside of, but you do what you do stepping in the situation that is happening at a moment's notice.
Mm-hmm.
You stop that. But I still don't know if I'm comfortable with the idea of the blanket permission just because of age, because I've seen people who chronologically are supposed to be adults but are not, that they could probably do better from following the advice of the ones that I raised than giving them permission to stop the ones, because some of y'all just ain't grown yet. 504,
Despite your old age.
And so chronologically, yes.
Despite your old age.
No, so that's why the whole idea of adult and giving permission is, we'd have to talk more about that. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Elmore. What's happening?
Yikes.
Oh, we lost you. 504-582-9422. Not with age, but knowledge brings wisdom, Josh. Say not all adults are capable of giving guidance. Absolutely correct. And I don't want to give somebody who doesn't.
I don't want to give anybody carte blanche, but
Right.
I'm talking about the debate of like, okay, don't tell my kid what to do, so I don't. And then something happens to
And
your
it's
kid.
that then-
Also, don't come to me.
But why would you come to me? Why would you come to me? What? Please don't do that. When I tried to help your child, you told me not to, and now something happened to your child, you're going to come to me and ask me for, come on. No. Come on. No. You people, stupid. Elmore, good morning. How you doing?
Hey, Mr. Banks, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing very well, sir, and yourself.
Elmore, how you doing? Hey, sister, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Again, I always say every time I call you, listen to you. I don't call you as much as I like to. It's always a pleasure to listen to both of you all.
Well, thank you so
Absolutely.
much.
We
Thank
appreciate
you for
you
calling
calling.
this morning.
Yes, sir. Could I make an opinion?
You most certainly
Absolutely.
could.
Yeah, I look at this war, being a Vietnam vet now, I look at this war, it seemed like this president didn't have a strategy to go in, and God knows don't even have a strategy to go out in the anticipation that we're not going to win this war. And I think he's over his head. I'm going to be very honest with you, because the thing about it is, I've learned this a long time ago as a man, leadership. Leadership is by example. When leadership is hiring people that know more than you. In other words, if I have an organization, Mr. Banks, I'm going to hire you because you're in communications.
Yes, sir.
You want to hire people smarter than you.
Yes, sir. I agree.
So this man looked like he has, this man was said about this man, the president of the United States, he don't have a clue.
No, sir.
He have no respect for, he don't seem to be, dictators don't have respect for people they fear people smarter than them.
They do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And you know what's so sad about our government right now? You have very smart people. Understand me good now. Very, very smart people in the military. And normally when the president of the United States hires chief of staff and people around him, they hire the brightest.
Right.
That's people who goes to war colleges and all.
That's
understand strategy to the highest. He fired all those people that know that.
He fired them. He fired them.
He got people that's cronies. Look, he had people that's political cronies of his that's going to yassa boss him. And they ought to be ashamed of themselves, because you need to tell us, man, why you didn't have a strategy.
The strategy was to stop y'all from talking about the Epstein files,
which
bro.
is still not working.
It's that
still
was
not
the strategy. The strategy was to get y'all mind off this right here. That's what it. And he will sacrifice what I was saying earlier. His ego will allow him. Will sleep fine. He'll sleep fine, knowing that there are people that have
taking the fall, going to jail, being discredited,
flag-covered coffins, coming back home. He's not worried about none of that, man. He's not worried. He sleeps like a child, like a baby.
The scary thing about him is the street homos. The strategy was you should have secured that area before you start bombing people. And the bottom line is they're screwed because they don't know what to do because they're scared to send in their naval ships because those ships will get bombarded with drones and everything else. And they don't want no more body bags. But the bottom line, you open those can of worms. See, the NATO ain't stupid. England, France, Germany, Spain, Belgium.
They say nope.
Your NATO allies don't even want to
thank you.
entertain them because they're saying you created that situation.
You
Yeah.
did
No, you
that.
make your own bed.
You did that. Cat from Spain
did
said
that.
that's not our war. That's your and Israel. He said
Right.
that. Cat from the president of Spain, Prime Minister, he said that is your and Israel's war. That's what he said.
Y'all work it out.
And he said, we don't
See,
look for us to come. Don't look for us to send
the
nothing. We're
word-
not coming.
The word has been out that phony dictator in Israel pushed him to do that.
Hey, Epstein files
Okay,
is real,
and,
man.
and again, you made a very good. That's a classic playbook with Republicans when Nixon did the same thing. Listen, I'm young. I'm old enough. And I was young at the time, but old enough to remember. Nixon's playbook was Cambodia and everybody else.
That's right. That's right. Break
I'm
the
a Vietnam
rules and
vet,
do
no.
everything else. Watergate
Hey,
plumbers.
right.
Yes,
They did
sir.
everything to be you said it well, Banks. It's a diversionary tactic to keep your eyes off that prize.
Prestidigitation. Look up here while the real thing happening down there. Thank you, Brother Elmore. We appreciate your
Yeah,
call,
man.
man.
Always a pleasure, Banks.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Keep listening.
Have
Later.
a good one.
All right, young lady. Pleasure too.
All right, have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
you too. Bye.
Yes, indeed, man.
Funny.
I love talking to y'all, man. Y'all
Fun
be aware.
team. Yes, call.
Y'all be aware.
Call
I
and share.
Because listen, it's being talked about, and if the porch, we ain't immune to this, and we like to talk about it because we got a whole different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
We see it like we see it. Everybody does, though.
Yeah.
Everybody does, and whether you see it as being a just war, I was kind of outraged when we went kidnapped the Venezuelan president.
And
why? And look how quick that went away. Because see, they thought that was going to stop the Epstein files too. That was the first shot over the bow. You gotta look at what's happening. This dude is doing a lot of stuff that is causing a lot of damage around the world for one reason.
Because he wants the attention to be taken off something that he actually did do. And that's the thing that makes me mad about people getting upset because you called them out on something that they literally did. Listen, you did this thing, but you did this. So let's talk about it. Or let's get to some resolve. Or I still see what you did. You're not going to continue gaslighting me. And now I'm just going to continue saying that you actually did do, like, nope, you did this.
No.
I have proof that you did this. And yeah.
I mean,
but you're making me
this
feel
thing.
bad. I don't care.
And that's what was happening. And that's why you see this desperation in the rest of the world. So again, you got to remember that everywhere except in the U.S., the people who were involved with the Epstein files have been stripped of their powers, stripped of their titles,
In other
sent to
countries.
jail in other countries, everywhere except the U.S. And you have started a war in the midst of that. And then those are the countries that you're going to say, help. And they're like, dude,
are you okay?
We sent the people who was on the island with you to jail or
Right.
took this stuff. And you think we going to come over and help you in this? Come on, boss. You're not serious, are you? The dude said we going to have to enlist China to help China. Good morning, Josh. What's happening?
Hey, what's happening, y'all, too? How y'all doing?
Good morning.
good,
How are
babe.
you?
I'm good. Hey, man, on that question, I don't think we could ever go back to that because back then we was a community. We're not a community anymore, so they knew your kid when they chastised their kid. They knew you. They knew
We
more about
can go back to that, Josh. Now, this is the thing. We can. Now, I'm not giving no adult carte blanche to tell my kid anything, and I'm telling my kid. Matter of fact, my kids have grown up knowing no.
They didn't have that when we was kids. Either. No one had carte blanche over us.
I'm saying don't give people carte blanche over your kids, but I am also saying, like, in particular situations, we see it on the news all the time where people are like, well, why you didn't even help my kid? And it's like, well, we wanted to tell you that your kid was messing up, but you said don't tell your kid nothing. So, okay, cool. You can't have it both ways though. But in the same breath, you also cannot give the adults authority without also saying that I'm gonna hold you responsible for what it is that you tell my kids, because it's got to continue. It can't just stop at one. Like the kids can do whatever they want, the adults can say whatever they want. No, did you say this to my kid? Yes, I'd appreciate you if you not talk to my kid like that. That's a conversation I'm willing to say, but just the carte blanche say absolutely no or absolutely yeah. I think that's where a lot of us have thrown the baby out with the bathwater when we come to topics like that. And it can't be an either or.
My neighborhood was different though. They didn't really they chastised you, but they wasn't ignorant with it. They would chastise you and then correct you. And then you came and walked away from that situation enlightened or more respect for that person who told you that. But I just don't see it in this generation here. Not this little boosie.
You can't just say that about them, Josh. And I'm saying you can't just keep saying that about them because I see where it works.
About the adults, not the kids. No, I'm not talking about the kids.
Okay.
I'm talking about the adults.
The kids.
Yeah, the kids ain't the problem.
The old kids. The old kids.
Yeah, the old kids.
The old
That's the ones
kids.
I'm talking about, Kim, but not the kids. I don't put no onus on them. It's not their fault.
The
It's
old kids.
I don't trust their wisdom.
Yeah.
I don't trust their judgment.
And yeah. That's why I was saying when you said that whole blanket, I could not, because I was just at Super Sunday.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a lot of old kids that I would not give blanket permission to doing it. I would not. And I'm not being this. Listen, it would not happen. It would not happen. But I have been in other milieu where the complexion was a little bit lighter, and I feel the same way.
Right.
It's got nothing to do. I looking in this room and I know some of y'all just up to no good. Up to your neck and no good. So no, I don't care nothing about your age.
Yeah, this society a whole lot different now.
It's a lot different.
I wasn't talking about the kids. I'm talking about the adults. They the ones I'm saying don't know. They too stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many of them could correct this day. No. Yeah,
that's what I said. Most of them would do better learning from my kids.
Yeah. But again, it can't be an either or. You have to know who to, because there are adults that I place my kids in care of, or have placed my kids in care of, and I expect them to tell my kids.
Yeah, you know.
Listen.
Know them. That's why
growing up in New Zion Baptist Church, carte blanche. Church.
And the things that they would say, if you don't get your little
baby, let me tell you something. I knew carte blanche. Anybody you could get it. You could get it. If you was cutting up in the church, didn't matter who it was. Didn't matter.
But your family, your parents knew those people too.
Church member. That's what I'm saying. Now that was a closed environment.
It's a community. That's why we don't. In our era, we was able to do it because we had a community. In this era, no. No.
We had neighbors in the hood. Now you just got the hood, man.
Yeah. Oh no, no. And Pornhub is 24/7. Oh no, no. These people ain't right in the head nowadays.
It's a lot going on.
So yeah, it would be. I wouldn't mind someone I've grown up with, have known to correct my child. I wouldn't mind that at all. Yeah,
that's different.
Nowadays, any adult, that person could be grooming your kid.
Hey, bro, that's why I'm not. No carte blanche, no blanket permission at all. That's not coming. But if you have passed the test, and I know you, and I know your people, and but I don't even know nowadays. You can't trust that all the way.
You can't, but you know what
time. And if you don't, you have just gotten a major shock because you say, "I couldn't believe you did that." But
I couldn't believe.
Yeah.
But you gotta have judgment. You gotta have strong judgment too now. So you can't. You gotta know that person well enough to trust your kid. Because for me, I tell my people, it only takes one time to mess a child up for life.
That's all it takes, bro.
Just one time. So you can't. You gotta be careful that one time don't happen.
And usually it's with a word, not with nothing physical. Usually It's with a word. Got to be careful,
word
bro.
hurts.
We got to take this break, Josh.
All right, man. Nice talking to y'all.
Always,
right.
baby.
Talk to you later.
You tuned into the Front Porch. Y'all, WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Don't go nowhere. Y'all stick and stay. We're going to see you on the other side of the break. Stop running in church, little boy.
Sit down.
That's right. It's party time each and every Sunday night at 7 p.m. on WBOK. It's the Throwback Throwdown with DJ Wick as he brings you the best in old school from the 70s, 80s, 90s, and the early 2Ks. Plus, the party goes to another level at 9 p.m. with the Throwback Throwdown Party Mix to round out the night. It's the Throwback Throwdown Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on WBOK and on the World Wide Web at WBOK1230.com.
Tired of the impersonal, one-size-fit-all style of banking? You deserve a bank that delivers exceptional service and personalized attention to your needs. That's the Home Bank Standard. Since 1908, Home Bank has been a trusted financial partner for businesses and families because we go the extra mile to help you reach your goals. See for yourself why Home Bank is good for business, good for life. Stop by any New Orleans area location or find out more at home24bank.com. Home Bank, member FDIC.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. Here's how it works. 1. Call to schedule your free, no-obligation consultation. 2. Our design experts come to you with real samples to customize your dream bath. 3. Our certified installers complete the transformation in as little as 1 day. And right now, for a limited time, you can upgrade your bathroom for 50% off installation or choose 18 months with no interest and no payments. But you need to call now. This special offer is only available by calling 800-981-8177. That's 800-981-8177. Call 800-981-8177 right now before the offer ends.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Bank.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
That's Brother Jared on the other side of the glass, y'all, on this Trivia Tuesday. You know how we do. Thank y'all for rolling with us. Interesting conversation. Y'all want to talk about the world today, huh? What's going on? I'm with it.
I love it. I love it.
I'm with it.
We got a whole lot of things. We thought we were going from one area, and then it was like, wait, spin the block. Let's talk about this one.
Let's talk about this. It was
this
just brought up.
Is something.
Bob Jones just said that somebody resigned, and he was absolutely right. And this
what and how?
man's name is Joe Kent, and he's the director of the National Counterterrorism Center, appointed by Donald John Trump, right?
Oof.
He has resigned abruptly and immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to read y'all a couple of excerpts from his letter. I'm reading from CNN. It's all on CNN. Here's a resignation letter. After much reflection, I have decided to resign from my position as director of the National Counterterrorism Center, effective today. Joe Kent wrote in the post on X, Post on X. That's how you resign nowadays. You tell the world.
That's insane.
Post on X.
No,
like
he had
a
already
Twitter.
sent. So he already sent his. No,
He
already
sent in the
sent his
resignation,
stuff.
but now he's
just
telling
saying,
the
he's
world.
telling everybody. Now, since I've cut ties, I can
Now,
say what I
since
want.
I've sent my letter,
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all what's happening. After much, he said, I cannot in good conscience support the ongoing war in Iran. Iran posed no imminent threat to our nation, and it is clear that we started this war due to pressure from Israel and its powerful American lobby. Kent added in the resignation letter he attached to the Post.
Yikes.
He is a staunch Trump supporter.
He said Kent
He was
was
a staunch Trump supporter, and his resignation marks the first high-profile departure of the president's second term over a major policy issue. They're doubting the intelligence that led to this declaration of war. He called Iran an imminent threat. This man who runs the counterterrorism said that wasn't the case.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't the case. He blamed Israeli officials and the media for misleading Trump about the threat posed by Iran. Open quote. This echo chamber was used to deceive you into believing that Iran posed an imminent threat to the United States and that you should strike now. There was a clear path to victory, he wrote in his resignation letter. This was a lie and is the same tactic the Israelis used to draw us into the disastrous Iraq war that cost our nation the lives of thousands of our best men and women. We cannot make this mistake again. Joe Kent, former director of the National Counterterrorism Center, appointed to that position by Donald John Trump. And he done left.
Wow.
He said, I just can't do it no more.
Well, I wish you would have done that sooner.
Because I think he probably took the job. Think about it. Your boy get a job, give me something, I'm gonna get your job $350 a year plus benefits. What?
Sure.
What I gotta do?
What I gotta do?
Come on, yeah, counterterrorism. That's my background. I got I'm in there. Then you go start a war and you expect me to speak. So hold up, cuz.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could do that. Now, when you put me here, I was working. I could do the job in counterterrorism because that's my background.
Mm-hmm.
But this, what you want me to do is lie.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie for the people. I'm not going to lie to the people for you, man. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
But if you're not going to lie, then I'll go.
I'll go.
Then I'll go. That's kind of heavy, bro. That's kind of heavy. The head of the National Counterterrorism put up there by the president, who is now walking out and saying it was Israel. Come on, man.
Oh boy.
Come on. That's not. I want to see how y'all gonna spend this on Fox. Let me go to Fox. Let me go to Fox.
You cannot.
Oh yeah, they can. It's what they do. It's what they do.
They've already had to pay for lying, and they're gonna have to pay some more for lying.
Yeah, but it takes a while. By the time they had to pay, y'all done. And look with that.
They're deflecting over to Minnesota.
Security shake-up. Top counterterrorism. Well, it is on the front page of Fox News. I got to say that. Joe Kent calls on Trump to reverse course. Let's see what they say. The nation's top counterterrorism official resigned Tuesday in protest of the U.S. war against Iran, saying Tehran posed no imminent threat. I decided to resign. Cannot in good conscience. They pretty much opened the same way it did, line for line. Line for line.
Now, where does the spin come?
Okay, wait. Until June of 2025, you understood that the wars in the Middle East were a trap that robbed America of the precious lives of our patriots and depleted the wealth and prosperity of our nation. That's what he said in June 2025 about the strikes on. I remember we were supposed to have obliterated them.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Do we have a positive spin?
This does not.
There's no positive spin.
There's no spin on
you
this.
You can't
man.
spin it.
A former Green Beret and CIA military officer with 11 combat deployments, Kent ran for Congress twice unsuccessfully from the state of Washington before being appointed to his role as counterterrorism chief. See, this dude been in war.
Yeah. And wait, he's lost his wife. Go ahead. Go back down to that. It says Kent's late wife, Shannon, was a Navy intelligence officer killed in 2019 in an ISIS bombing in Syria. So even more so, you've already lost.
Your wife.
Yeah.
Naval intelligence officer.
Yeah, there's no spin. Doesn't seem to be a spin. Maybe at the bottom. Maybe at the bottom if we keep going.
No, usually they spin it early.
Yeah, no, it's no spin. What you gonna say? Because what he did was, and this is what you always have to do to a bully. They do and say things in private. You have to put it on Front Street, which is why people tend to post things on social media because y'all do. Yes.
You remember you was telling me about what you hit? Remember you was telling me about what that here you go right here. Come here, bro.
Yes.
Now what you was telling me?
What you was saying
about
that
that's
is how
what you get
that
with
is
me.
how bullies.
That's what you get with
That
me.
is how bullies have to be dealt with, especially with social media. Y'all go around sharing false information, false stories. Oh, this person attacked me. Oh, da, 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 da. But when it all come out, record of you being a bully. Record of you using other people to be a bully, which is why every time you go too far, I'm going to take it to hell, and I'm going to show the people while you posting Bible scriptures and say you for the people. I'm going to show them how you do every single time. Well, not every single time, just for the big stuff. But yeah, that's how people get silenced, because people with more of a platform or people with wealth and or access to people who can cause problems, this is how they've been able to silence other people because they don't want to be embarrassed. I will tell what we both did and said. Because at the end of it all, yes, I have some things about me that I'm not ready to change. But I own that. But when you keep trying to put out this smile and I'm for the people and I am a good person when your deeds say otherwise, yeah, I'm going to put it out there. Don't threaten me in private. Don't try and encircle people around me, because once I let it loose, they're going to see everything that you did. Even if your account has gotten, air quote, hacked and you changed it. Or even if you say, oh, I didn't mean to say that, I meant to say this. Well, what you meant to say, you said, and I got it documented. Please stop playing with people who ain't scared, because what you going to take from me? Your embarrassment is what you're trying to protect. I'm going to tell what we both said every time.
Yep. And that's what's happening with Joe Kent, man.
Because you already lost your wife in 2019. Who was the president? Who was the president? Who was the president in 2019?
Was it Trump?
So now you're saying, because while I'm in this position of counterintelligence, you want me to go put other people at the same risk of losing their lives or their wives or their sons and daughters that they sending overseas?
Man said no. That's why he made that reference to some of our best and brightest.
Yeah.
That's his wife he talking about.
Yeah.
We got that from Fox.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun. This one might be a bit difficult. I'm not going to put it past y'all. Y'all love a good challenge, because I won't be surprised pretty soon if you find out something bad about Joe Kent. That's what you're looking for.
Well, if Joe Kent ain't in the Epstein files, if Joe Kent
don't be surprised if
Joe Kent ain't grabbing people by the coochie.
Listen,
I don't really care if Joe Kent not having sex with people who are incapacitated. I don't care at this particular moment.
They would put all of those things in an effort to discredit Joe Kent.
But it still don't take away from the fact that you did start a war in order to deflect from you being a pedophile. You've already been an adjudicated rapist. So all of these things are not things you can say, oh, they're making these things up about me. A pedophile, an adjudicated rapist, a convicted felon, a pathological liar, a sociopath, a malignant narcissist, a sadist, a racist, a fascist, a traitor. Because don't forget them heel spurs. He ain't going to war. He ain't sending his to war. And he dodged the last time he was eligible. An insurrectionist, a warmonger, a demagogue, a despot, an enemy of the Constitution, an American nightmare. And how y'all gonna spin that? These are facts.
Yeah.
Not opinions. I mean, you can have that opinion, but these things are proven.
Yeah. They gonna tell you that, God chooses the flawed.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
Hell.
They gonna be God chooses the
Go to
flawed.
hell.
They gonna compare him to David, and they gonna compare him to everybody else, and they gonna just say that he's a misunderstood, but he's being you. Baby, listen, when you're in the cult, the facts don't matter. None of the things none of that matters, because that's only true to you. Them people don't see it like that. Even if they had videotape, they still gonna tell you that we believe that he has been sent. That's this Christian nationalist thing. There are people via survey who believe that he is coming from a God-sent place. They believe that. Now, why they believe it, I don't know. That's a whole nother show. Dr. Phil or somebody.
Not him.
But that they do believe it, that they think that it is real, but that's not surprising. That's not surprising. Cult members do that, man. I remember Jim Jones, Guyana. I remember the castrated dude with the Hale Bop comment and all the people with the black Nikes on that died. This is not the first cult. David Koresh and the Branch Davidians in Waco.
I remember that. I remember that.
Big fire? Yeah, bro. Listen.
Because my cousins were in school in Waco.
Okay, I'm trying to tell you. These things, cult behavior, and again, the cult of personality, individuals who can bring these type of people.
It's a talent. It's a gift.
It's a blessing
It's a
to
gift.
be used how you're going to use it.
It's a gift, but some of y'all who wield it in the sense of misinformation, disinformation, when you're telling the side of the story, yeah, y'all are those kind of people. And it's a gift. It works for a little while, and it actually works on some people. But once the veil is removed, yeah. Once I see it removed, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this how you move, and this is why I can't fool with you.
Yeah. Once I know. See,
Yeah.
but that's y'all hear me say that. I'm the only one I can control. I'm the only one I can control. And that's what I choose to do. Proverbs 14:7.
Always the return.
Always, I gotta go back. I'm gonna leave. I gotta go because you're an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
And why would I stand here wasting my precious time with you in an argument that is nonsensical and would never change an iota of where you are in life? I don't give myself that much credit. I know you are firmly cemented in your place, and nothing that I can see would ever move you an inch from where you are. So why am I bothering?
I hear you.
Why would I bother?
I'm here. I hear that.
Why would I bother? God bless you, child. Vaya con Dios. I'm just telling you, I'm not. Do something more positive. You got that energy? You got that? Go do something more positive. Pump that into something else. Pump that into something that will help you. This person is a vampire. This person wants to draw from you because you have something they want. You have a light. You have energy. They want that. And if they can get it from you by vexing you, they'll take it.
Yeah.
Because they'll take any of your light that you are willing to share with them and do anything that they want to do to try to get it from you.
Yeah.
Answer's no. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you did it. Yeah, we are in a peculiar place. I am doing better about disengaging from people who are trying to defend or draw me into conversations about this guy. Yeah, I've gotten better about that.
Yeah.
What right now has my attention, of course, is the city of New Orleans and the things that are happening on the education front, because that's a hot topic for me.
Yeah,
that's a hot button item for me, and About a week ago, I had a discourse about my high school, and it was in fun. It was like a back and forth because when we talk about high schools here in New Orleans, from my generation, when we talked about the big three, the schools that were mentioned were often 35, St. Aug, and Kennedy. And we have, we joke with each other, we rib and all that other stuff. And then there was an incident that took place that was addressed, and I'm not sure if it's been remedied, but at least discussions around it have been had where all the parties are able to come to some resolve. But then on the heels of that, the article that you pulled up was actually a conversation that is going on right now, which is about the merging of two high schools that are very well known. Frederick Douglass, which was previously known as Francis T. Nichols, and John F. Kennedy high schools are slated to be combined or merged. This is also on the heels of Sarah T. Reed moving from their original campus to Livingston, which is a good distance and surfacing different neighborhoods. There are some things that are happening in New Orleans public schools, or NOLA PS that they're calling themselves now, that are not in the best interest of children. However, there's business surrounding the reason that the public is unaware of, but I don't think that people are considering the legacies that are being altered by not making good choices with the finances. Because as I've said before, CEOs, top leadership, and middle leadership of most schools is where their budget gets spent. And when I was in not in high school, when I was in elementary school, you had a principal, you had a lead teacher, a secretary, and maybe a business manager. And now we have a school leader, upper school principal, lower school principal, a primary school principal. Then you have all of these different facilitators that eat up a lot of the budget. And so the teachers get paid squat. And then the resources they need to go to the children doesn't get to go to the children. And after you keep eating the budget like that, what else is to happen other than you're forced to close schools? Not that I don't understand the finance that children or students drive your revenue, because you get money from the state, the federal government, and even the taxes from the city that goes toward the school budgets. But I've been saying, I know Dr. Wyatt has been saying, and many other people have been saying that the school board and their actions have been injurious to the schools, and now you're seeing it. So just a quick recap. Sarah T. Reed is moving its location to Livingston, which is a high school now. Never was a high school before. It was a middle school. But since we don't have middle schools, they're shifting that school, Reed, there. So they're going from having 3 high schools out there to 2, because the 3 high schools were Abramson, Sarah T. Reed, and no, those were the 2. But they have 3 out there now. Now they're condensing, and they're going to have 2, which will be Sarah T. Reed in a new location and Abramson in its same location. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know what they're going to do with the building at 5316 out in Michoud. So I really know that I've said it before. Our education, the state of education for our kids has been under attack, and you see it now. It's not a bomb that's being sent there, but there's an attack on our students, our kids here in the city of New Orleans. And this is my request, my call out to the alum from Frederick Douglass, the alum from Kennedy. And I know last week, we were going back and forward online. But when I asked the question yesterday, I was asking it honestly. What are we going to do here? And I'm not an alum of Kennedy or Frederick Douglass, but I love people who have graduated from those schools, and what are y'all going to do to save and preserve your legacy? Because that is not okay.
Well, you got to come together. The voice of the people can make some change, but it's got to be unified. Let's hope so. It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay, y'all. Got to take this quick break, and we're going to see you on the other side of it.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
What a temperature difference for us. Another cold start is up ahead, but not as windy. For the afternoon, we'll see highs 55 to 57, mostly sunny skies. And then for tonight, looking at lows 32 to 45, so still light frost is expected on the North Shore. And then as we get to highs for your Wednesday, 64 to 66. And then as we head throughout the rest of the week, gradually back into the 70s and eventually the 80s for the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
On Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, here's a snippet of some of what we cover. GPS pioneer Gladys West.
We worked long hours computing trajectory orbits and satellite orbits, trying to get the data and everything correct enough.
Auto analyst Mark Bland.
14 new vehicle deals that happen in this country out of every 100 that women don't have a fingerprint on.
To tune in, check out Auto Trends with JeffCars.com, Saturdays at 4 p.m. on WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about.
Well, Saints of God, this is Pastor David Impartan Sr. coming to you over the airways of WBOK, your favorite host of Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want to invite you to our show every Saturday from 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock p.m. That's Change Your Water, Change Your Mind. I want you to invite your family and friends to a broadcast that's designed to change your life, the way you think, the way you act, and what you eat. We want you to tune in every Saturday at 1 o'clock, WBOK, 12:30 a.m. See you on Saturday.
Welcome to Chemical of the Month from the community scientist and Rise St. James. This month's focus is polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, or PAHs, formed when fuels like oil, gas, wood, or trash are burned. These chemicals can enter the air we breathe and settle into our soil and water. Many PAHs are known carcinogens, adding to the health burdens faced by communities living near industry. Learn how to protect your health at risestjames.org.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
For the Jared's on the other side of the glass, y'all, right here on this Trivia Tuesday. 504-582-9422 is the number. Good morning, John. What's happening? Hey, John, you there? Get us back, cuz. Yes, indeed, man.
Man. So, yeah, I'm pretty sad about what's going on with the schools here in general. Kind of got, I'm not going to say apathetic, but kind of fell back a bit because honestly, my last kid graduating from high school
There's a lot
in
going
less
on.
than 50 days.
Yeah.
But I'm still unhappy about how the kids aren't being considered.
Oh, they never are.
Yeah.
That's
that
been
makes
since
me
this whole
sad.
thing since Katrina, man. That the welfare of the kids was never a consideration. That would have been a totally different direction to go in. It was an opportunity to both grab land and money and influence, and that's what you got. That's what you got. But it's a lot going on because the world being what it is, the local fights, the statewide fights, the national fights, and the international fights. It's a lot. It is a lot, and you got to pick your battle, and you got to fight the ones that mean something to you, and that's how you get through it. Because you wear yourself out.
Yeah.
You wear yourself out
and
trying to fight it.
That's kind of what
Sometimes
what
that's
happened.
the design,
Yeah.
kids. Sometimes you got to understand that that's not an accident. That's by design to overwhelm you, to keep you tired, to keep you off balance, to keep you in a state of anxiety all the time. That's the whole point of what they're doing, to wear you down so you can finally say, hey, man, just do what y'all want. Just
I
resign
ain't
yourself.
there.
Just do what you Well, no, I hope you're not. I hope you never do
ain't
get there.
there.
I hope you never do get there.
But I get how people get there.
Oh, absolutely. Because again, it's the design. It's the design. That's the way that they want it to be. So you would not have any rest. So you got to carve out rest for yourself. That's what I'm saying. You have to, because if you just left the rules up to the people who are making them, you'd never get any respite from this. You'd never get a break. You'd never would. You'd be bombarded 24/7, 365 with all this madness unless you do a proactive thing and take yourself away from it. You have to prioritize rest and relaxation and disconnecting from that madness. You have to do that, because if you don't, it's not going to get done. Nobody else has any vested interest in doing that for you. Nobody.
That's fair.
Yeah, nobody. I hope you do it for yourself.
Yeah, definitely
and the fights
have
that
had
you
to.
want to fight them with passion. The fights that you believe in, fight them with passion. But you can't have that much passion about everything.
Yeah.
That's all. Pick the ones you want.
I'm glad you said that. It triggered another thought. Yes, don't let it wear you out, and hope you're not passionate about every single thing. But we're passionate about food. And yesterday, I went to Maroon on St. Charles.
Okay.
Jade and them over there, and I had left my chair from Carnival over there and left it. So I was like, you know what? Let me go over there. Well, I went over there. They have Red Bean Mondays.
At Maroon?
At Maroon.
Okay.
To have these kinds of conversations for the people who want a community build and people want to have discourse to figure out how to press us forward. Maroon Monday, Red Bean Monday. I had red beans and chicken. It was delicious.
Okay.
All for $3.99.
Well, and that is fantastic, to offer up both sustenance and a place for those discussions. Come with solutions.
Yes.
All right? I don't think these folks have either opened up their building, turned on their air and the lights,
and feeding you.
Cooked up some food and going to feed you till everybody come up there and just complain. Come with some solutions. Come with some community-based, some things that are on path to elicit solutions. That's what you might not come in there with a solution, but you know what the problem is, and you come in there with something that says, I think if we tried something like this, and with a like-minded group of people, it'll come together.
Mm-hmm.
But solutions should be on the agenda, on the menu for dessert. If we give you free red beans and chicken, then you ought to supply solutions as the dessert.
Yes.
I don't think that's asking too much.
Yes, it was. Shut up, John. He said, Kimber, your ADHD and love for food should be studied.
I study it, cuz.
But yes, Cam, it's free. Free 99. And you can meet with the business owners that are in, not $3.99, Ed. It is free.
Yeah, don't cost nothing.
$0.
Yeah. And no cents either.
And no cents either.
It's free.
But I got to have a conversation with it was Jade, it was Kato, and the lady who I cannot remember her name right now. I'm gonna call her so I can advertise. Y'all need to go over there because she makes this lavender tea with little lemon in it. She made it for us when we were broadcasting for the parades, and delicious. And we talked about it so much that people started ordering it. And I don't think it was on the menu either.
Word of mouth.
But got to sit at the table and hold some conversations about things on where we can find some resolve, and like how we can prioritize how we can get to resolve. Like, what are the most pressing things for our community that serves everybody? And that right there was, I don't know, I walked away from it feeling lighter because I was like, okay, so I'm not the only person who's wrestling with these ideas. But yes, Mondays, Red Beam Monday at Maroon on St. Charles Avenue. Go and speak with the different business owners that are in there, because there are multiple businesses in that space, and figure out how we can community build and support each other while growing without the need of being justified or verified by people outside of our community.
Yeah, do for self.
Yes.
It is entirely possible and much needed. But shouts out to the folks over at Maroon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. That's a good thing.
And so if y'all didn't know before, now you know. You ready to get some conversation starters happening. You're willing to build and have, conversations that are going to benefit us all. Let's get in the weeds on Mondays. There you go. What?
I like that.
Oh, okay.
I go with you there. It's the Front Porch, y'all, but after Lent. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break. Where the hell went?
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
Here's what's trending this hour. President Trump has tapped Vice President J.D. Vance to lead a new federal task force targeting benefits fraud. The move follows a major social services scam uncovered in Minnesota that led to dozens of indictments. At the Oval Office Monday, Trump said fraud occurs in both red and blue states, but claimed it's more prevalent in Democrat-led states, again criticizing the Somali community in Minneapolis and Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. I'm Bree Wood with What's Trending.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Brother Jared Broad on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for rolling with us as we move into this third and final hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. So you know we home. www.wbok1230.com, or you can hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. Yes, indeed.
Well.
After sundown on Good Friday. I don't know if that's April 2nd, Josh. I don't know the date.
Let me see. I have my
But I
calendar
know
right
Good
here.
Friday coming. And sundown on Good Friday, my friend. Yes, sir.
He said April 2nd. April 2nd is Passover. Friday, April 3rd is Good Friday.
Friday, April 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Sundown on April 3rd, baby.
There you
Oh,
go.
It ain't that far away.
It's not indeed.
There you
This
go.
month is going by so quickly. It is going by very, very quickly. It's been good stuff, though.
Oh,
And this Friday, we're going to be on location at the Historic New Orleans Collection.
Okay.
So we'll be there to do our monthly
Hanging out
sit
on
down.
the Friday. Have
Yes.
we been down there on the Friday?
It's not Friday. I'm sorry. Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
Thursday. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Looking forward to that. It'll be fun. Always is chock full of surprises. Those of you who did not know, who did not get hip to what we did down there until actually HNOC came to us.
Right.
Thanks to the good friends at the Sewage and Water Board who cut off their water.
Yikes.
And then y'all got to hear what we get to experience every month for more than a year.
Right. Exactly.
And y'all was like, man, we ain't even listen with y'all.
You
This-
should.
This is what you
You
know. We ain't
should.
going nowhere square. You know that. Anytime we go somewhere, it's going
We
to be
get
an
invited
opportunity
to all
to get
the
it
cool
done.
spaces.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Indeed.
That's how we do, yo.
Mm-hmm.
And as you know, on Tuesday, we do our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all know what our thing is? Watch.
Let's go.
Yeah. That's what we do. That's our thing right there. Trivia Tuesday, y'all heard that.
Yes, it is that. It is that.
Yes, indeed. Top 10. You know how we do every Tuesday right here. We give you a top 10 list that has been painstakingly culled from some of the greatest minds, you know, in
Or
very
something
close
like
system.
that. And something like that, yeah.
Something kind of like that there. What you have to do after we come up with these 10 and we give you the list, give us a call, 504-582-9422, to let us know what you think is on the top 10 lists. What you say, Pam?
Good morning, Front Porch family. How are y'all doing?
Doing good, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing good, I didn't get to hear the question because I'm on my phone and it breaks up sometimes, so I didn't get to hear the question.
Yeah, we never said the question. You called before we got to it, so I was just calling to see what you wanted.
Oh, I wanted to say good morning and mind my manners.
All right, then we surely appreciate that. You got good manners, Pam.
All right, thank you.
All right,
Bye-bye.
stay tuned.
Well, okay.
Trivia Tuesday, y'all. Right now. And what we are looking for in this day and age are the top 10 euphemisms for war. Since we're not in one.
What?
We're not in one.
Boo.
The Secretary of War from the Department of War said that we're not at war.
Man, stop it.
That dude said that.
Stop it.
That's the war dude that said this is not a war. And if you over the Department of War, you got to know what a war is, right?
No, because
There
if you're
you
from
go.
the Department of War, you are a part of the junk drawer. So no,
That's what
I
the
don't
dude
expect you to
said.
know.
He is part of the Department of War, and we are not at war. But we are looking for the top 10 euphemisms for that department. Give us a call. Good morning, Pam. Pamela?
Hello. Oh.
All right.
Maybe she had an answer and she
Could've been.
reconsidered it. I don't know. Sean. We know. We live here.
I'm telling you.
We live here.
Yes, sir.
We know. We live here, Sean. So for sure. We're painfully aware. When I say painfully, I mean painfully aware of what our government and how they behave.
Mark, what you talking about, man?
So okay. All right. Since we brought this up, and I'm gonna
Mark brought this up.
yes, and I Mark, I be wanting to say you aloof, but then you're not aloof, but then you're aloof. Okay. Mark says, Graylin, I went back and watched your scene in Sinners and was reminded that you are a real celebrity. It's the NO in you that makes it so easy to look past. But man, you're a star. Imagine sitting next to him the first couple of months, buzzing and trying to hold it together. Imagine.
Why?
Imagine.
Why?
So you
See,
watching
that's the New
him.
Orleans in it.
You watching him, but me sitting next to him going, okay, don't mess this up.
Don't mess it up.
Don't
He
be
ain't gonna do nothing
weird.
but He's gonna be.
Don't be
listen.
weird. Yeah, y'all have no idea of what that feels like. And so,
When
yeah.
you stop being weird?
I'm relaxed in it now, but before I was
okay.
trying to hold some of it together.
It was weird. just.
So yeah, no, that was like, oh God, wait, how do I? And I was like, do this, all right, no.
It's your girl.
We're figured out.
We were listening to that the other day when we played that old
It's
one.
your girl, Kimber White.
Kimber White, do appreciate
that
what
was-
she hadn't yet graduated
I
to co-host.
had not, because I was just like, yeah, we're just gonna work this out. Try and be cool. Try and be cool. Do not start spazzing out next to Graylin.
I appreciate you saying that, though, my brother. I do. But it's just me.
And
Y'all
going
know
places with him is top notch.
I'm going places with her. She the celebrity. She
Going
the one.
places with him is top notch. I swear. A time. Don't matter what it is. It's like, let's go meet such and such. You know them? Yeah, come on, let's go. Yes, let's go do that.
But
you
y'all
have the
know I've been-
coolest friends.
I do. And that's from years in my city, man. 30 years in hospitality. And man, bro, I'm just everybody. We just hung out, man. It ain't no bigger star than New Orleans, Louisiana.
Period.
And I just be glad to represent, man.
Period.
Hang out with y'all. Cause the one thing I know, no mistakes allowed. Y'all, New Orleanians, y'all ain't gonna let nobody slip. Because
No.
y'all talk about people bad.
Yes.
And forever.
Yes.
It don't never go.
You don't live it down.
So you got to stay up on your game, baby. You can't
don't
get caught
you don't
short.
live it down at all.
Good morning, big man. How you doing?
Good morning, Kim and Graylin. How y'all doing this
We
morning?
all well. Man, who that yelling in the background
Sound like you
that,
in school
man?
or something. You in a class.
That's Miss Big Man.
That's Miss Big Man.
Good morning,
Miss
Miss Big Man.
She said good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, indeed.
I love it.
Well,
yes, sir.
I say it's not a war, it's a conflict.
You say it's not a war, it's a conflict. Yes, sir. Show us conflict. That is number 4, my friend.
There you go.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for that, big man.
All right.
Later.
And Miss Big Man
And
too.
Miss Big Man, too. 5 over, although she ain't give us no answer. You just get a
That's
half
okay.
a head.
That's okay. She said hello. She said hello.
504-582-9422. What's happening with you, Pam?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
hi.
it's us.
Hey, guys. My phone is cutting up. I'm sorry.
Hello?
Please give me the question one more
Hello?
time. Hello?
Pam?
Graylin?
Hey,
Kimber?
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
I can hear you guys. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you hear?
can.
We can hear you when you say, "Can you hear us?"
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, come on, Graylin. Now you're making me mad.
Can you hear us?
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Oh, my gosh, you hurt my stomach already. Golly.
Oh, that's good
Come
laughter.
on now.
Here we go.
Just help me. I just need the question one more time, please.
Yes, ma'am. Please give us the top 10 euphemisms for war.
Wow. Well, with collateral damage? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's actually number 7.
Oh, good.
There you go. See that? You smarter than you knew.
There you go. Right on.
All right, I'm going to keep listening.
All right,
Alrighty.
ma'am.
Thank you for that.
Bye-bye. Yes, indeed, man.
People getting killed and sent home in drape covered.
Flag drape coffins.
Yeah.
But there's no war going on, ma'am. There's no war going on. You got to listen to the people who would know. Now, wouldn't the people at the Department of War know if there was a war going on? And the people at the Department of War say this is not a war. Don't call it a war. Don't call it a comeback either.
I don't know. I don't know. It's
It's not a war. That's what. But you know what? You know what? They're right. This is a rogue action by a faction of the government. War is declared by Congress. This is
permission.
not war. You have to ask permission. You have to go there. It's not war. They're telling you exactly right because we are not asking anybody for permission. So we don't want you to call it a war because war would indicate that we're all in it together.
Isn't this
war
impeachable,
would,
though?
Yeah, well, it is, but you got to first get to the midterms. You've got to get to the midterm. I've been telling y'all for a year. If we have elections again, you see a difference. If we have elections. Because I don't even know if we're going to get to that because I just think that we're going to get another 9/11 type incident that is going to happen on American soil.
That is scary.
Yes, but it is par for the course. It is par for the course. It is part of the playbook. It is what we've seen before. None of this is new. Again, y'all, I love history. I study history. I love it because we are not original creatures. We keep doing the same ish over and over and over.
That's not working still.
And it's not. It worked for a while, and it's actually still working. It's not working for the betterment of us, but it was never designed to work for the betterment of us.
Right.
For what it was designed to do, it is still doing. When the last time you heard about the Epstein file? There's a front page. You haven't, because it works. It doesn't matter if it's right or not. The people who are doing this wanted to work for what they wanted to work for, and that is for y'all to stop talking about this other stuff and concentrate on the war, which is not a war. Because it's not a war. You blowing up buildings. There's mines blowing up. People are dying. 175 children were killed when the U.S. bomb
At a school?
At a school, girls' school, was dropped, and they were all dead. They were dead, 160 some, and their teachers. And there was a double strike. Did you know that? That after it fell, that the people were running in to get people out, and they hit it again? Remember, that sounds familiar because they double-tapped the survivors of the Venezuelans' alleged drug ship, boat ship. And double-tapping is a big thing, obviously, here. So, but they blew up the school twice.
But they also cut off internet communications where they bombed so that people could not share the information where they were bombed to even ask for help.
But it got out. Because your own vision, your own video, your own record show what you did. You geolocation, modern day satellites, everybody's tracking, everybody's looking at it. And you saw exactly what happened. But it's not a war. 504-582-9422. Hello, Pam.
Hey, I'm back.
All right.
Now, I'm thinking about some of the things that's going on right now. And the gentleman that just got himself out of harm's way as being one of Trump's top men. I forgot. Is it Kent?
Kent. Yes, ma'am. Joe
Okay.
Kent.
Okay. Yeah. All this to me just makes me think about like a regime change.
You saying that we need one here?
I'm saying to me he's trying to overthrow our government, and then he wants to take over other countries, and he's talking about he can take Cuba if he wants to, and all this stuff. This stuff is all, it's crazy to me.
Yep.
And I just feel like that's where his head is at.
Show us regime change. Good explanation. Honorable mention. Keep on listening, Pam.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, baby. Later. Good morning, Cam. How you doing, darling?
Good morning. How y'all doing?
We doing
well.
pretty
How are
good.
you?
This is a real thought-provoking question.
We kind of tend to do that sometimes.
In some kind of way, we are on point with
We
it.
got to really think this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to say boots on the ground.
Show us.
We just
And not with that damn fan.
and not with the fan.
And not with the fan.
Boots on the ground meaning
now.
meaning deployment.
That's right. That's what you got it. That was honorable mention. Boots on the ground without the fan.
But wait. We done deployed all these people, but we not at war.
But we're not at war. And we will kill anybody who says we're at war.
Right.
Well, yeah.
And we're talking about reenacting the draft.
But we're
but
not
we're
at
not
war.
at war.
I know, yeah, but we're not at war.
We're not at war. It's the upside down. Welcome. I hope y'all enjoying it.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
Cam.
All right.
Thank you, baby.
Bye bye.
I'm telling you, man, this is what the people are saying, and you can't say there's going to be a time in history, and I don't think it's going to be that far away, but there's going to be a time in history when people are going to look back and say, "Are you serious? How were y'all that stupid?"
Because people.
And it's because of people.
'Cause
But
people.
again, and you can say the same thing about 1931 Germany. You can say the same thing about so many different places. Poland. You can say the same thing about what I don't think the only place that has it. Well, no, I'm about to take Canada off the hook, but they're not, because Canada's treatment of the native Canadians was just as worse
As the United States.
When the colonists came there from England, like they did here, they treated those people, the natives of Canada, from Toronto all the way to Winnipeg. They were treated just horribly. And I was just about to say, I'm trying to think, but everywhere that the European settler has gone has met with that type of death, and
Destruction.
and dismemberment, and everything that was there before you got there, you destroyed and tried to make them you. And it has not worked yet. Good morning, Elwin.
How about fisticuffs?
How about fisticuffs? We're looking for a euphemism for war, and Elwin gave us fisticuffs. Show us fisticuffs.
This is what I imagine when people say fisticuffs.
Old time.
Yes,
Old time
this.
boxing.
Wrong hand holding and everything.
They'll knock you out. They'll knock you out. Them old time.
But this is
that's when you came up now.
This is what every time I hear fisticuffs, I see
right.
this.
That's right. Those old time long shorts.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Stand up there and beat each other till
senseless.
There are no rounds until one of y'all fall and can't get up.
Exactly.
That's how you fight.
Mm-hmm.
All right, bro. You got an honorable mention for fisticuffs. I don't know why.
I don't know why either, but you know how that works.
There you go. Keep listening, bro. We'll be here. Call us back.
All right.
All right, later.
Later.
504-582-9422 is the number. Top 10 euphemisms for war. Good morning, Miss Cutie.
All right, Mr. Banks and Miss Kimball.
Good morning.
How y'all doing?
All right. We doing
Well, I think what I see of today and everything is like territory dispute over land.
Hell, if that one ain't on there, I'm putting it on there now. Territorial dispute over land.
It is that.
You got an honorable mention, Annabelle, even though it wasn't on the list, but I like the way you think, Miss Cutie.
All right, thank you.
All
Got
right,
a call back?
Cutie.
Take care. 504-582-9422 is the number if you want to give us a call. But right now, we got to take this quick break. You tuned into the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK is what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Top 10 euphemisms for war. We'll see y'all on the other side of the break.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat. Cities across the country are struggling to provide affordable housing, but New Rochelle, a city just a train ride away from Manhattan, is working on a new approach that's bolstering affordable places to live. Led by Mayor Yadira Ramos-Herbert, the New Rochelle model is responsible for adding over 4,500 new housing units, with an additional 6,500 units on the way. Mayor Ramos-Herbert spoke to Bloomberg about how the city is using public-private partnerships and more to make it all happen.
We worked with the community here. What do you want to see in New Rochelle? And through our public-private partnership, we've enhanced plazas, we've brought murals, we've increased EV charging stations, we've bought a black box theater right to our main street, we're opening parklets. And so really working together, providing assurances to developers, everybody essentially wins. Never mind that rents are actually holding steady and actually decrease the median rent.
Mayor Ramos-Herbert is the first woman and first person of color to become mayor of New Rochelle. I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
Want consistent color for every job? Milo's Pro Rewards members get a 20% paint discount on future purchases after paint annual qualifying spend reaches $3,000. Plus, order eligible in-stock paint and paint supplies by 2 p.m. for free same-day delivery by 8 p.m. Improving is easy at Lowe's. Excludes spray paint and mist tints. More exclusions, terms, and conditions apply. Subject to change. Details at Lowe's.com/terms. Same-day delivery valid in select zip codes. Subject to driver availability. Details at Lowe's.com/same-day delivery.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM. Or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
For the Jared Bros on the other side of the glass, y'all bring it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday, 504-582-9422. We are in quest of the top 10 euphemisms for war. Good morning, Janice. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. How y'all doing? Haven't talked to y'all in a long time.
It's been a minute. How you been? All right?
I've been all right. Been all right, by the grace of God.
Amen. Amen.
Yes.
What you got for us, darling?
I'm thinking a skirmish.
A skirmish.
Well, doggone.
Yeah. Look
Ooh,
at
yeah.
you. That,
Number
my
one.
love, is the number one answer.
Really?
That's number
Wow.
one. That's what all the news people saying. We're having a skirmish. The skirmishing. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
they,
it's a
they
war.
skirmish crazy.
It's a war. It's
Okay.
a fight.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that, love. Keep listening here.
All right.
All right.
Well, yay for me.
Yay for you. Here you another bell. Look at that. There you
All
go.
right.
All right,
Okay.
Janice.
All right.
Bye,
Have a good
baby.
one.
Keep
Bye-bye.
listening.
504-582-9422. What's going on, Geraldine?
Hi, good morning.
Good
How you
morning.
doing?
How are you?
I'm okay.
Good.
Listen, I think that negotiation.
Negotiation, another term for war. Show us. Negotiation. Honorable
Honorable
mention,
mention.
Geraldine.
Uh-huh.
All right, love. Thank you for that
you.
here.
All right.
All right,
baby.
have a good one.
Bye-bye. Cam, good morning, darling. What's happening?
I got two more. But
All
here
right.
go
All right.
one. Here go one.
Here go one.
Special military operation.
Good Lord.
The always SMO. There you go, darling. Honorable mention. All right?
Okay.
Keep
All
listening.
right, thank you.
504-582-9422. Today's top 10 question. We are looking for the top 10 euphemisms for the thing that we are not in Iran, which would be a war if it was a different world, but it's not a war. So what are the top 10 euphemisms for war? What you say, big man?
Oh, we just in a little confrontation.
A little confrontation.
A little confrontation. We just in a little confrontation. That's all. Thank you for that, big man.
All right.
Honorable mention,
Later.
baby. Later. Good morning, Miss Cutie. What you say, Miss Cutie?
Okay, I'm going to come at you bad this time.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming after energy and resources like Earl.
That's the reasons that we're there.
Yeah.
I don't know if
that's
they're going
not
to
what
say
they
that
called
out
it.
loud.
No.
though.
No.
No?
Yeah, they're not going to
not
tell
gonna
you
give
that
you the
out
reason.
loud, Miss Cutie. See, you just said the
Okay.
truth. You just...
Never that. Never that.
And you ain't gonna never get the truth out of it. So to go get the
All
people
right.
resources. Thank you for that,
That was
Doyle.
good one.
All right.
Yes, indeed.
indeed. That's the truth. We're looking for a euphemism, a cute way, a very nice way of saying that we're at war without actually saying we're at war. What you got for us, Cam?
Here go my last one. Because I've heard this before, maybe not necessarily in this time. But
Uh-huh.
it could be maybe ethnic cleansing.
Oh,
God.
yeah. Show us ethnic cleansing.
And
Honorable
that
mention.
definitely is
Especially
what is
where
happening.
That's
things are going
in,
now.
in Gaza.
Yes.
There we talking. Yes, indeed. Thank you for that, Cam.
All right.
All right, baby.
Bye-bye.
504-582-9422 on this Trivia Tuesday, looking for the top 10 euphemisms for war. What's going on, John?
Hey, family, how y'all doing?
Doing good, baby. How you doing?
All right, man. I ain't got no euphemism, but I'm going to say this here. Hadn't been officially confirmed, but Benjamin Netanyahu might have got his issue.
Benjamin
And
Netanyahu did what?
He might have got his issue. In other words, he might be dead.
What, did they
Wouldn't
bomb
that come-
Israel? What are you saying? I don't know what you're saying.
Well, that there was an Iranian strike on the compound, and he hasn't been seen in a while, but they keep showing these videos of him greeting people, but start picking up some little clues, like his ring finger with his marriage ring. He went to put his hand on something, then the ring disappeared, and looked like it reappeared again. But him and his brother hadn't been seen. So he might have got his issue.
Okay, show us. He might have got his issue.
Yeah, but I'm going to say this too, family. This Republic Service announcement. When you go to the supermarkets, get into the habit of, picking up more stuff, because with this war going on, these fuel prices increasing, diesel fuel is going to go up. Therefore, the transporting of goods and services is going to go up. Food's going to go up. So this situation here is not going to turn around. It's from here. It's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And Trump thinks that that's going to get rid of the Epstein thing. Now it's going to intensify it because now you're talking about sending people's children off to fight and die. Compound with that. That's only going to get him the emphasis for getting him out of there quicker, because they want to send Marines in there to the Straits of Hormuz. Don't you know? You probably military, right, Braylon?
No, sir.
Oh no, okay. Well, anyway, the Iranians that's on their land. They already got that area zeroed in. So anything comes there, the coordinates are already dialed in. That's gonna get wiped out.
Yeah, you're right.
It's already zeroed in. And the countries, he's asking other countries to send ships, and they say no.
They telling him no,
not.
baby. They telling him no.
It's right there in the scripture, the great whore of Babylon, that her allies will turn on her, talking about America. And that's what's starting to happen. There's also rumored that when Netanyahu got hit, a lot of the European countries wouldn't take him for specialized treatment except Germany. I think that's where he kind of, departed the living there. So it's a whole lot of things coming out, but this situation out is going to get worse and worse. More and more people losing jobs.
Yeah, you're right. But it's not a war, though, Big John. Don't forget that. We're not at war. Thank you for that, cuz.
Only for the delusional. But don't forget food and things like that. Take
yeah,
it
you're
really
right.
serious.
Thank you, bro. 504-582-9422. What you say, Pam?
Hey guys. Look, what's been said so far? Because I know I'll tell you.
You're Al Qaeda.
Oh, we're not.
Why?
What she said?
What did
Pam, what you just said?
Just please tell me what's been said so far. I know what I said, but my phone keeps cutting off on me.
Okay. All right. Well, we got the number one answer, which was skirmish. We got collateral damage. And we got number 3, which was number 4, which was a conflict. That's what we got.
Okay.
Those are the 3 we got so far.
Okay.
Skirmish, conflict, and collateral damage.
I'm thinking about these ships and stuff that can't pass, and I'm just thinking navigation, the exercises on the water, so you can't get through. What is that, Marus or whoever use it is?
All right. Show us Marus or whoever use it is. No, ma'am.
Okay.
All right.
I'll keep listening.
Keep listening.
Bye-bye.
504-582-9422. What's going on, Paul?
Not a whole lot.
And everything at the same time.
What's the temperature?
It's about 19. Winter came back. We had a nice little fake spring.
I was hoping like a 30 or 20.
I've been watching the weather. I do say 19 because I've been watching. Y'all are part of that whole thing where they was telling watch the middle of the country because of the storms, right, Paul?
Yeah, and also it's the same front line that's going to go through the East Coast and could create tornadoes. But
yes, that's what I was saying.
We just had the tornadoes last week.
Come to expect it. April is coming soon.
There you go.
All I keep telling myself.
There you go.
What are we going to call it?
What are we going to call it if you can't call it a war, Paul?
Same thing we had in Vietnam, police action.
A police action. Show us police action. Honorable mention. I think that's kind of throwback for you and my era, Paul, because I haven't heard police action since Vietnam. If you think about it, I have not heard us in a police action since Vietnam. I don't think that one's aged too well.
No, but I think we should keep it fresh in the minds of the youth,
I agree. Bring back police action. Thank you for calling, man. Keep listening.
Don't actually bring it back. Don't actually bring the use. Use the language maybe, but don't actually bring police action as the action back.
As the action that's happening.
Don't do that.
That was not a request. 504-582-9422. Spark along.
Yeah.
Man, what's happening, man?
I'm doing all right.
What you got for us, brother? We looking for the top 10 euphemisms for war.
I want to say what we had here January 6th. Insurrection.
Insurrection. Yeah, show us. Insurrection.
That definitely would be categorized as,
But usually insurrection is internal. That's what it
Right.
is. See, that was our people insurrecting against us.
But they were at war with us.
Yeah, but it was internal. It was yours, it was like set tripping, Crips and Bloods, everybody in the gang, and y'all fighting each other. So, yeah, Thank you for that, Spark of Law.
Thanks.
504-582-9422. Big man, what you got, baby?
What about just a plain old battle?
What's about just a plain old battle? Joshua, put the boys with that. No, meet the boys on the battlefront.
Oh, who
Joshua
said that?
fit the battle of Jericho.
Yes.
Honorable mention on the battle, my friend.
I remember the song.
All righty.
Keep listening.
Thank you.
504-582-9422. Give us a call. Let us know what you got. If you can give us one of the top 10 euphemisms for what we are doing or not doing in Iran. Big Cliff, good morning, baby. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good for old man.
All righty.
All right. Mine entry is counterinsurgency.
I haven't heard that one since the Middle East.
Counterinsurgency. Show us counterinsurgency. That is a great euphemism.
I was in high school when I heard that
counterinsurgency.
one.
Yes, indeed. Thank you for that, Big Cliff. Honorable mention, man.
All right.
All right, bro. Later. Yes, indeed. Counterinsurgents. What y'all done? All these.
Counterinsurgency.
Great answers,
That
man.
was Bush.
Oh, yeah.
The Sun.
Counterinsurgency. That
Wasn't it
was
the Sun?
Counterinsurgency was part of Iran-Contra. We had counterinsurgency.
Evildoers was used.
Yeah.
Then what are you saying, Goofy?
Bovine excrement.
What are you saying?
Is what they're saying.
You grown up, Goofy.
What you say, Cam?
All right. I'm thinking about what I'm hearing on the news, and to be honest, I'm gonna be transparent. I have not been listening to the news.
I don't blame you, baby. We with you.
It makes the pressure go up.
For that, you get a bell.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say national security threat.
National security threat. Show us national security threat. Oh, yeah,
But
y'all
we know
get
we
them.
can
Y'all
spin.
been watching the news.
Y'all know we can spin. Y'all are spinning and spinning.
Yeah, I love it.
I love that.
Keep listening,
Because,
darling.
well, remember, they telling us that.
That's
it was
right.
After we didn't start it, they was coming after us.
That's right.
So,
and we had to defend ourselves.
We're just defending ourselves. So this is about a national security threat. This ain't war.
There you go. It's not a war. Thank you, love. Keep listening.
All right.
Yes, indeed. 504-582-9422. Trivia Tuesday. Top 10 euphemisms for war. What you say, Spark of Law?
Okay. How about just a plain old fight?
How about just the plain old fight? We're the Department of Fight. Honorable mention, baby. That's one way of looking at it. Because if you fight enough, it might turn into a war, right?
Indeed.
Yeah.
All right, Spark of Law. 504-582-9422. Give us a call, man. We are looking for the top 10 euphemisms for war. You know? What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
No, it's
Say
good for
it
making
again.
money.
Well, that was the Edwin Starr song. You remember that song?
Yes.
War? War.
Yeah.
What is it good for?
It made it
Absolutely.
into Rush Hour. Remember
yeah.
Jackie Chan was struggling
was
to
Steve
say the
Chan.
words.
Wow. The late, great Edwin Starr made that song.
Of course
War.
I know.
What is it good for?
Because he couldn't say y'all. He said you all.
You all. You all. Good morning, Uptown B.
Good morning.
Good
How
morning.
you doing?
How you doing? Good, doing good. Look, I won't give it a try. If you walk up and just push somebody, that's assault.
That's
It's
assault.
an assault.
Actually, if you walk up and push him, that's battery. Telling them you're going to push him, that's assault. Yeah, but
Okay.
It's kind of, but call us back on that one.
Show us battery. Show us assault and battery, for a matter of fact. Keep listening, Uptown B. Call us
All right.
back. 504-582-9422. Good morning, Janice.
Hey, I'm back, y'all.
Come on, Dawn. We right here. We looking for the top 10 euphemisms for war.
How about a physical disagreement?
A physical disagreement. That is number 2. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, I got 1 and 2.
Disagreement.
Oh,
Look
my
at you. You
goodness.
got number 1 and number 2. Girl, you better go get you a Powerball ticket.
Oh, I'm firing today.
Yes, indeed. Listen, you get that Powerball ticket, break your boy off if you hit, all right?
Oh, all right now.
That's right. Thank you, Janice. Got on tape, huh? Yeah, good. All right.
So that was
Can't
pretty
leave
cool.
out here been a chance the whole name.
That's okay. That's okay. So that was pretty cool. First of all, the language around how we describe war is it's interesting. All the things except for calling it war and still the same action.
Oh, listen, it is, again, man, it is such a upside down place right now. It's like 1984, if you have not read it, George Orwell, The Ministry of Truth, and then you got Truth Social. I mean, the parallels are so real. You can see it. War is good. War is good. Peace is bad. Up is down. Black is white. And you say it enough times,
you believe it yourself.
That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's one thing trying to convince somebody else. That's just dangerous. But when you believe that yourself, that's delusion.
It is incomplete.
Which is doubly dangerous.
It is complete delusion.
Yeah, it is.
Josh, I just sent you something. You was talking about Bobby Brown the other day. I found something to show you that Bobby still got it, okay? All right.
504-582-9422. Holla at your people. Let us know what's going on. Top 10 euphemisms for war.
For war. I still fisticuffs.
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 I'm telling you. There was 27 rounds.
That's like this.
27. And you hitting. Ain't no, because if you remember, there's no gloves on those fists.
Right. Right.
If you remember all of those old time, there was no, this was early. This was get in the ring and get knocked up out. You understand?
Jaws,
jaw, eye, ear, cauliflower ears, all of this kind of stuff. And you fought. Prize fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Tell somebody won the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Wasn't no 10 rounds.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, why would you stay? Well, that's a whole
because you're trying to win the money.
I get it, but
you're trying to win the money.
Listen, I have limits.
See, but your limit wouldn't even let you get in.
And beating my face just ain't it.
See,
now, I ain't running for no fight, but I ain't running to no fight neither. Because if you hit me, we gonna figure it. We gonna toss it up and figure it out. But signing up for that, no.
Prize fighting. Baby.
No.
You're not just going to fight.
Because the amount that's gonna take for you to repair my face, my teeth, my jaw, I'm okay. Because
I used to hear dudes say that.
I'm gonna cause some damage, but also I don't want to be hit either.
No.
So in order to be in a fight, you gotta fight.
I fight Mike Tyson for $5 million.
Oh.
It's gonna cost you $7 million to get right.
That
and
part.
what you think the people who've been around you gonna stick around you when you're in the vegetable state and you got $5 million? You gonna be broke
and beat
out
up
and alone. And alone. Who you think gonna stay around there, man? That Mike Tyson hit you for $5 million.
Not
y'all to take that
at all. Because again, the connect. If you ever and these people talking about they would fight Mike Tyson, and a lot of them ain't been in a fight.
That's my
I've been
point.
in a fight before, and so
but you ain't never boxed. See, and that's when you get into the ring with somebody who
knows
trained,
how to,
who is a boxer, who has learned the sweet science, who understands, and that's got the natural gifts that Tyson had. There ain't that much money in the world, cousin.
Period.
There were professional boxers who found a way to retire after fighting Mike. No, man. Him got a sledgehammer.
That's enough.
He fought this one dude on Thursday Night Fight. I never forget. I forgot the dude's name. He's from Jamaica. But Mike hit him with a left to his body, and the dude looked like a parenthesis. Mike hit him with a left. The dude looked like a parenthesis. He hit him, and and by the time he got to that parentheses, Mike came back with that right hand, caught him with an uppercut, took him out, of course, knocked him out. And then when they talked to the dude later, they said, what was that like? He said, him got a sledgehammer, man. Him got a sledge. I never get that. I'm trying to remember. He said, but him got a sledgehammer, man. he got knocked
out.
Do you hear what I'm telling you? After getting turned into a parentheses, which to me hurt more.
Right.
That body shot, man, that dude bent like that.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
And my issue with all of the people who are always talking so reckless online and be ready to, do all that keyboard thugging. I've actually been in fights before. And I'm going to leave you marked up. But also, while you marking somebody up, you getting hit. I don't want to be hit.
You got to bring ass to get ass.
Period.
That's what they told me uptown.
Period.
And I found out through this short time I've been here with you.
That is true. Yes.
It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. It's what New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
Stick and stay, y'all. We coming back. Tuesday trivia. Top 10 euphemisms for war. See you on the other side of the break. Hold on, callers.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
What a temperature difference for us. Another cold start is up ahead, but not as windy. For the afternoon, we'll see highs 55 to 57, mostly sunny skies. And then for tonight, looking at lows 32 to 45, so still light frost is expected on the North Shore. And then as we get to highs for your Wednesday, 64 to 66. And then as we head throughout the rest of the week, gradually back into the 70s and eventually the 80s for the weekend. For the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
and Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
It's off the top with Norman Robinson on WBOK 1230 AM.
The New Orleans City Council recently lambasted 2 parade crews for despicable acts of incivility, and rightfully so. You know, Mardi Gras is supposed to bring out the best in New Orleans. Families gather along parade routes. Children sit high on ladders hoping to catch their first beads. Neighbors laugh, share food, and celebrate a tradition that belongs to all of us. But this year, a few disgraceful actions have reminded us that even our greatest celebration can be tarnished by thoughtless behavior. One parade rider reportedly threw a whiskey bottle into the crowd, striking a 4-year-old child in the head and sending that child to the hospital for stitches. And in another parade, riders tossed dolls, widely condemned as racist imagery, into a crowd that included black children. That is not Mardi Gras. Riders are given a special privilege to represent their crews and take part in a celebration watched by the entire world. But privilege comes with responsibility. Throwing beads is tradition. Throwing bottles is reckless. Throwing racist imagery is shameful. The vast majority of crews understand that, and they work hard to preserve the joy and spirit of Carnival. But those who abuse the privilege of riding in our parades dishonor the tradition itself. Mardi Gras should leave children smiling, not injured, and not humiliated. Because the real spirit of Carnival isn't just celebration. It's community, respect, and common decency. And New Orleans should never settle for anything less. Mardi Gras is one of the greatest traditions this city has ever given the world. But every great tradition comes with responsibility. And those who dismiss that responsibility shouldn't be riding in our parades. This is Norman Robinson off the top.
The Historic New Orleans Collection presents a new exhibition open through June 7th, 2026. The Trail They Blazed. Built collaboratively with people who participated in the local civil rights movement, The Trail They Blazed presents stories of social and racial justice straight from the people who lived them. Listen to leaders tell their stories of resistance and persistence in their own voices, recorded by the Historic New Orleans Collection. Plan your visit to 520 Royal Street in the French Quarter and reserve your free tickets at hnoc.org today.
This is The Law and Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton. Comparing the cost of will, successions, and trusts.
A will might only be a few $100s, but your family could end up paying more in legal fees.
Trust costs more upfront, but saves time, stress, and potentially thousands.
Think of it as paying a little now to avoid a big bill later. Smart planning means big savings for your family. This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Life Care provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning.
For the Jared Bros on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here on this Trivia Tuesday, where we are looking for the top 10 euphemisms for war. 504-582-9422. What you say, big man?
Oh, I'm back again.
Yes, sir, boss.
What about a military intervention?
I think we got that number 6.
Number 6.
Intervention. It's not a war.
It's an intervention.
It's an intervention.
The lies you tell.
Absolutely. Thank you for that, bro.
Thanks.
I got one.
Call
I
us
got
back.
one that I know it's not on there, but I don't know if I can say it.
You got to call us back
That's all right.
to say
Call
it.
us back and say it.
All right.
All right, later. 504-582-9422. When he called back, Jared, find out what he... That's it. Don't worry. Don't worry. He ain't going to get past me. Spark of Love. Good morning.
All right. You should know this one, Graylin. I'm going to go with the old Vic Morrow TV show. Remember that? Combat.
Combat. Boy, you going, that's black and white.
Yeah.
That's turkey.
Yes.
Oh,
indeed.
no.
In the combat didn't, because look, that's too close to war. They go, when you hear combat, you know people gonna say something. They try to make it nice, Sparkle. They try to make it.
All right, I got another one. I'll call back.
All right, call back.
Call us back.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Recap this list for you. The number 1 one, skirmish. See, that's not skirmish. Headless skirmish.
No.
No big deal.
No.
We didn't get number 2. Oh, no, we did.
Yeah,
disagreement. Because Janice got number 1 and number 2. Number 3 is still out. Number 4 we got, right? This one right here. Number 4 was conflict. Number 5 is still out. Number 6 we just got. Intervention. Number 7 was said, collateral damage. Number 8 is still out. Number 9 is still out, which is interesting. And number 10 is still out, as a matter of fact. Give us a call, 504-582-9422, in a quest to find the top 10 euphemisms for war. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. But I have to take some umbrage with that because I really like war.
The band.
The band. And I don't want them to have to change their name because of the thing that is going on in Iran, which is not war. according to the people at the Department of War. It's not a war. And they would know. What you say, Spark Law?
Okay, what about Clash?
What about a Clash? I like that band, man. It's a great band.
There's a band named Clash?
You ever heard of the Clash?
No.
Oh, yeah, great band. Thank you for that. That was an honorable mention, Spark Law.
All right.
All right.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
A Clash. That's
The Clash.
The Clash.
Yes, ma'am.
What songs would they have
Rock
that
and
I
roll.
may know? I know some rock and roll songs.
Clash.
The Clash. Never
right there.
heard
London.
what's in their discography.
Should I stay or should I go?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you
I
know
knew
the
I would
Clash,
know
baby.
something.
Rock the Casbah.
Yes,
Rock-
definitely know
Oh,
that.
Yeah. I fought the law and law won.
No.
Yeah. You
No,
know that one?
I don't
Yeah, I
know
know
that
that
one.
one too.
Oh,
There
you
go.
know that one. Okay. You played that one? We played it before? Okay. Okay.
There you go. That's the Clash, baby. Yeah.
1976.
1976, the Clash was out. That's right.
I was born in 77, so.
There you go.
I
Then
know
you
some
were
of those
jamming
things.
on them from first year.
Probably so.
There you go.
Probably so. Because, like, we definitely sang or listened to music. That was a part of the conversation that we had on yesterday. Because, again, it was around sexuality again. But I have told y'all, I didn't know Boy George was gay until high school. Because everybody dressed like that. Madonna dressed like that. Kiss had hair and makeup. Twisted Sister had big hair and makeup. White Snake.
Yeah, but Boy
all
George,
of those.
he was gay. And you know, the rest of them dudes
mean,
just dressed up. But Boy George was like,
I did not know.
Yeah.
And not because.
and I like Culture
I
Club.
don't even know that I knew what gay was at the time. I knew that people would be different.
Was gay? See, gay was probably new in the nomenclature then.
Was it?
I think it because I
'Cause
remember
it was
when
this
gay came,
for sure.
That was Fred Sanford.
There was this for sure.
And see, you can't say things that used to be politically okay to say because you used to say
Because some of
sissy,
it is.
but you can't say sissy now.
Well, you can say.
You can say, but I'm not gonna say sissy
You
because
can
I
say
don't know
sissy.
what side is gonna follow. But at the time, you describe, you know, that boy, he used to go, you know, his brother was the sissy. Yo, oh yeah. But it wasn't a knock. It was just a way to describe somebody. I know I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
You
do
can
that.
still say sissy.
Because the
but-
other dude used to sing, Sissy Noble.
Sissy Noble. That's what I'm
Sissy
saying. You
Noble.
can say sissy.
Punk Under Pressure. No, that was that Kid Red.
No, that's Sissy Noble.
That's Sissy Noble, Punk Under Pressure.
Yes.
Yeah.
See, it's in the language, so you can still say it, right? But
I ain't
also,
gonna say it, though.
Also, it is the tone in which you say things that always is the delivery.
Always. All right, we got time for one more. What you got, Spark Law?
All right, I'm gonna go with Campaign.
Campaign.
That's a
Absolutely.
good
That is
one.
a very good one. That, sir, is an honorable mention. Thank you for that, Spark Law.
All right.
Yeah, you're right. Here's the list, y'all. Number 1, skirmish. Number 2, disagreement. Number 3, engagement. Number 4, conflict. Number 5, a little thing we doing over there in Iraq. Number 6, intervention. Number 7, collateral damage. Number 8, incursion. Number 9, peacekeeping action.
Lies.
And number 10, hostilities. Y'all did good, though. Because even though y'all said everything that might have not made the list, we understood exactly what you
were
was talking
saying.
about.
Exactly.
And we want to thank you guys for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back. And we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other and go find out what's going on at your legacy schools.
There you go. And that's Brother Jared Bro on the other side of the glass, y'all. Practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we're going to see y'all on the flip. My uncle, too, Jackie Wilmore.
Bye.